Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Manchester Airport, live for your midweek show. Live here on Airliners Live. Live.
Are we live?
I think we're live. How are we all doing, chat? Welcome in. Thank you all for tuning in today. Hope you're having an absolutely 10 out of 10 week so far. And we'll be bringing you all the aviation action here from Manchester Airport for the next few hours or so at least. And slightly differently, on a midweek show, we do have a few cameras on. Although I may not promise our face or the face cameras will be used for the whole show. Just because if the light gets good, I'm going up there. I've got my camera. But for now. Brownie's up on the roof.
Yes. Hello.
With something a little bit different.
Yeah, I've had a haircut, guys. You can't really see it, but it's under my cap. So.
Yeah, we'll show you on...
Take my word for it.
We'll show you in a bit.
Nothing else really different, to be honest.
No, nothing.
This BizJet just coming in off 23 right, Manchester Airport.
Just reminded me to change the Twitch title. Cheers, BizJet. I did ask the mods to remind me, but I just thought it was more fun just to get this jet to remind me this week. Make sure we're in the right category, you know what I mean? IRL.
Vincent said my parents are on EasyJet to Antalya. Yo! Is that the one that's taxiing out now? Let's have a look on your FR24. Yes, that's the one that's taxiing out. Vincent, I hope you have a great time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, folks, as you can see in the title, we are using the stream to do a little beta test of the new Airliners Live main camera, as contributed and made possible by you folks in the chat. Many of you supported the fundraiser that we did. In fact, many of you even voted for the fundraiser to exist in the first place, which then subsequently we made a fundraiser. And pretty much all the money raised has gone towards a Sony PWX Z190 Pro line camera, part of their Pro XD cam range, and it is really nice.
Yeah, it's completely different to the cameras we were using before. As Andy said, this is from Sony's Pro line, and it is not just as simple as let's just change this and let's just change that. It is very much a process, and I think we're pretty much there. We're pretty much there. I'm sure we will tweak it a bit more over the coming weeks, but in terms of how it looks, I think, let us know your thoughts in the chat. There's no better looking livery to really test it on, I don't think, than a Royal Jordanian A320. Or is it an A319 today? I can't quite tell with my eyes.
That's an A319.
It is a 19, actually, yeah. And that's lining up on the south runway.
Big welcome to the Wednesday show, everyone.
Mr. Tricky's testing something I completely forgot about. We'll see if it works.
Oh, yeah. Jet 2 A321 Neo departing 23 left, first departure of the show today. We did actually, as we were setting up today, capture another Jet 2 Neo departure heading off to Antalya. Had somebody very special on board, folks. Someone who we're going to miss here on the channel for the next week. I'm sure you all know who that is. Wonder if there's an emote you can put in the chat for that certain person. We, I think his flight was due out 2:45 or 2:15 maybe. It might have been somewhere in that region. And I knew it'd be a little bit late, so we did actually catch it departing as we were setting up today, which, as you can imagine, the setup today took a lot longer than usual because we were introducing something quite big and new to the setup.
Yeah, it's took some playing around with. I mean, a process that we basically just had our camera side by side, looking at the pictures, trying to see what's going on, and then We did a little offline live stream so we could have a look on our phones, just because we know what the stream looks like. And yeah, it took some tweaking. What we thought was right at the office definitely needed some tweaking when we got down here, but I think it's looking all right.
Looking good. EasyJet A320neo are heading off next up. And yeah, we weren't making any promises about testing this today, just because we didn't know how it'd actually perform when we got here. We've tested it at Barton Aerodrome. We've given it a test in the office, of course. We spent a long time dialing in settings. Martin even purchased a masterclass course online. What we've watched through tells you literally everything you need to know about the camera. So we pretty much know the workings of it. But yeah, it's now it's just getting hands-on with it and making the most of it for us. Hotel Charlie on the edge of this Airbus A320neo. And for those who know a bit about video and photos, this camera sports a variable ND filter, which is in use today as well. So I won't really go into what that is, but if you know what that is, it's something quite cool. You'll find the shutter speed is locked in at a certain number, which is quite nice.
Yeah, it's a nice feature to have. It certainly is.
I want to see this shuttle service going, the A321neo with British Airways. But we do have the Royal Jordanian first. I mean, can't miss that. Cheers, Barry. It was good to see you and Emma on Sunday. Hope you had a great time down here. Thanks for saying that it looks great. Appreciate that. Looks snazzy, yeah. Yeah, and the actual camera itself has a lot more features as well. Could spend all day talking about them rather than not bore you to death with them. I'm going to use today as well, folks, to get some... oh, wow. Is my GoPro having a good time? Or
no, not at all. It's gone.
Oh, my gosh. Wow, GoPro is just so reliable. Yeah, we'll be getting some recordings today locally on the new camera as well, so we can maybe get some clips up, show you folks that. Royal Jordanian A319 initiating a takeoff roll. Heading back to Amman.
And a very warm welcome to Premium Economy for Steve Ellis.
Hey.
Who came over and said hello at the start of the stream today.
Cheers, Steve.
Massive thanks for you coming over, and he's just gone full time on Twitch as well. So
wow,
if you want to check him out, Steve_Ellis100 on Twitch is the username, and go and show him some love. He does flight sim content. He said mostly early in the morning as well, so from 6 till midday, I think he said his time slot was. So go and give him a hello, guys. He's down at the RVP enjoying some aviation as well. Cohen, great to see you. And Hamish, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm on a flight from Prague that's been delayed by an hour, saying Hamish. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all, mate.
I think Matt's flight was delayed quite a bit as well.
Was it?
Upwards of an hour as well.
Yikes. And if anyone's watching on YouTube, do us a favour, chat. Just check if you've got a recommitment to the channel. You know, one of those where it says, oh, I've been subscribed for 6 months or 7 months, something like that. Because we're just double checking the overlays working. We're just firing some messages back and forth here that we may be thinking it isn't working properly. So just check that, and I will, I'll BRB as well.
Just that British Airways A321neo holds on the runway. There's been quite a lot of planes holding for a little while longer than they would normally. I was over on Southside a little bit earlier on, catching some departures on 23 left, because we had, folks, earlier on at Manchester, the Iceland Air Hekla Aurora 757 special, and she is gorgeous. So I had to make a special trip just to get down here early enough to catch that departing. And yeah, that was amazing. Really, really good. But some of the planes were taking a little bit longer than usual to depart. Not entirely sure what that's about. I don't think it's anything to be concerned about, but just something to note. And it seems like this BA A321neo was doing the same. Wind really picking up as well. You can probably hear it on the mic. It's been pretty gusty down at the airport today. I mean, when is it ever not gusty at the airport, right? So look at that old windsock. You can see that. Pretty strong gusts. It's pretty standard Manchester, if I'm honest. Yeah, Joe, I love it too. I think, in my opinion, I think the Heckler Aurora Iceland Air 757 is the best looking plane in the world. Just saying. Would you agree, folks? Just stand by while I just quickly try and fix this GoPro as well. Because you guys know how amazing GoPros are. We speak a lot about them on the streams, how they're proper rugged action cams. That never anything goes wrong on them. You know, them ones. I like to do this. No, that's that GoPro is dead, I think, for the time being, even though it's on charge. But it does. GoPros do this thing where if they're low on battery and you try to charge them, sometimes they'll just refuse to charge. I think that's what's happened here. Great logic. Lots of recommitments in the chat, though. Cheers, Joe. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, you know, I don't think Iceland Air in general have the best livery, you know, as a default standard. My favorite's probably Vietnam Airlines of all places. I know the Vietnam Airlines Dreamliner has been to Manchester before, or at least them colours have, but it was owned by Boeing at the time, because Boeing were doing a couple of tests, I think it was last year at some point, to see if the Dreamliners were safe to use around UK airfields regarding some of the concerns around 5G in the area, and specifically with the radio altimeters on the aircraft, making sure that there was no conflict there. And I know there was a bit of an issue over in the US. I'm not sure if it happened in the end, but I think in the US they were looking at reducing 5G coverage around airfields, especially of a certain band. But here in the UK, they use a different band that isn't conflicting. So I think that test revealed that. We came down to see that flying out of Manchester to conduct the tests. Got here about 7 in the morning. You know, it was lovely golden hour lighting. And that's roughly when the plane was due to depart as well. It was going to be like probably the best shot you'd ever get of this plane. And it was delayed by about 8 hours. You guys are the reason why I invested in a DJI Osmo. Yo, they are some really neat cameras right there. EasyJet A320 with the, is that Malaga, is it? I think it says on there. Cheers, Katie, saying don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It's free and really helps the channel. Thanks, Katie. Oh, really, Laurie? I don't think I've ever seen that. Or if I have, I don't know the name of it, if that makes sense. I'll have to have another look. Yeah, it's the Malaga special on the EasyJet. A320, just take it off of runway 23 left at Manchester.
That EasyJet with the Malaga sticker on the side, looking awesome. Another EasyJet arriving in from Milan in front of us.
All the M's. There's a Ryanair on the way out as well. This is using the, this is featuring the new stickers that Ryanair have been sticking to some of their planes with some of the sort of more political issues across Europe and the EU.
Has your GoPro completely died?
I think there's life. I'll give it a minute. I'll give it a minute.
And Ametrine, welcome back for 7 months. I prefer the older Saudi and Aer Lingus liveries. Wow. Ametrine, I definitely prefer the older Aer Lingus, but I much prefer the newer Saudi.
Yeah.
And Anthony Carson, welcome back for 3 months of membership. Thank you very much for that. And Trevor Russell, 10 months of business class membership. Thank you very much for that. Cheers, Trevor.
A lot of recommitments in the chat.
Katie saying, to me, the picture is great. It's just like we're standing there. That's awesome. Great to hear it.
That's one thing I was saying about the camera when we were just calibrating it earlier on and tweaking things. I held my phone up, like, so I could, side by side compare the phone screen, a 4K display, to actual real life. And guys, it was literally the same. The colors were the same. The quality was the same. Obviously, I could see more on the phone because it was zoomed in and stuff. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. And we had to tweak even down to small things like the black level, which is sort of at what point does the black of the image start, right? So that you can tweak that. We were doing little bits and pieces like that, changing the exposure and stuff. The shutter speed was a big deal. And yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah, we've learnt a lot this week, actually, to be fair. Obviously, myself and Andy have kind of got a basic, I'd say higher than basic understanding, rather, of cameras. But yeah, this masterclass, I'd highly recommend it. It's very, very good. Obviously, it is very specific. A guy called Doug made it. It got recommended to me in one of the groups, and it wasn't cheap. It's about £50 for this masterclass, but it was made up of I think it was about 24 episodes, and in each episode he basically just breaks down each section of the camera, all the menus, everything like that, and goes into detail about. He's got 30 years experience basically in broadcasting, and he goes into details about why you would change this setting, and by changing this setting, what does it do to another setting, because everything you change will affect something else most of the time. And yeah, he really went into depth because, as I say, this camera here, with it being more of well, it is a broadcast camera, there's not just a setting for contrast and a setting for saturation and vibrance, and you go in and you just pick the look you want and that's it, done. You got to set all this up because these cameras are designed for news, broadcasting, everything like that. So they've got a lot more customization, which for me and Andy, we're getting our head around, but it's a lot to learn, and it's a lot of new ways of naming things. Like black level, you would essentially that would give you what you would imagine contrast to do, and things like this. So yeah, it's well worth it. And my understanding is, I've not looked through his full account, but I know he had a lot of tutorials on there. So I think if you're on the broadcast side of things, he's got quite a lot going on, and it was well worth the 50 quid for us, because believe it or not, there's not many videos on YouTube about the camera that we have, just because the level that it's at, it kind of assumes that you kind of get it already, you know, whereas people like us, we're moving up through the world in terms of cameras. We started off with a basic Panasonic, and then we moved up to the Sony gear. Now we've kind of got an understanding of the Sony gear. Now we're on the broadcast gear, and we're kind of learning as we go. Whereas I think Sony or whoever makes these videos just expect you to kind of know this stuff before you buy it. But it's Neil, I think I may have seen that as well. Neil, I may have seen that, like a skip. Let me check frame rates. I did see a couple of skips, Neil, as well, mate. Mungo, hello, welcome. Just check, we're on 30p here. No, that pan looked okay to me. I wonder if it's maybe an encoding issue. Maybe we dropped a couple of frames or something. We'll keep an eye on it. Hey, and Jill, thank you very, very much for upgrading your membership to business class. Thank you very much, Jill. Your name's just popped up on the bottom of the screen there. You got discount on merchandise now as well. Thank you very much, Jill.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I did as well, John. Just keep an eye on it, John. Yeah, Johnny Five Alive, I don't really know what you want me to do, dude, really. It's... You don't support the Twitch channel. You're obviously not a supporter on the Twitch channel. Every Twitch streamer has some ads, dude. If you don't support and we don't have ads, we can't bring you these streams. It's as simple as that. So it's one or the other, mate.
EasyJet A320 vacating 23 right. Runway in use for arrivals at the moment. What do we have here? A prop on the taxi out.
Oh, look at that.
Something different. I'm going to try this GoPro again, folks, so you can see my beautiful face. I'm sure you all do, but more importantly, you can see the camera.
Oh, very nice, Vision. That's awesome, mate. Yeah, Twitch crew, if you want to watch ad-free, just come over to YouTube and watch in 4K. Or if you want to watch on Twitch, either be happy with a few ads or use a Twitch Prime on the channel. And we have said a lot of times, Twitch crew, because we do have a huge amount of lurkers on our Twitch channel, and the Twitch channel really doesn't do very well at all, to be honest. If we can consistently get close or hit the sub goal that we have, which is a very modest sub goal, we can definitely reduce the ads as well. So there's some incentive there, but I'll be honest with you guys, like we're always honest about this sort of stuff. Twitch, we're lucky if we get one sub a week. Now that's 3 streams, guys. You know, there's streamers that get 300, 500 subs a stream. We're lucky to get 1 sub a week on Twitch. So it's that kind of explains to you why we run ads. You know what I mean? What else can we do? Another PC12. Yeah, it's quite nice, that, isn't it, with the yellow? John saying, loving the new camera, definite improvement. Thanks very much, John. Just to dial into that a bit, John, what precisely are you seeing in terms of improvements? I'd be interested to know. Is the picture clearer? Is it sharper, smoother? What are you noticing, mate? Because I'm just viewing this on quite a basic kind of portable screen here. I would show you, but I'm scared of moving the GoPro in case it goes off. I've got 3 90-pound screens just sat in front of me, which are terrible. So I'm not trusting the colours on this or anything. just going off what it looks like on my phone. The clips look better and more vibrant, saying Cohen. Oh, okay, interesting, because I thought it was less vibrant, Cohen. So that's interesting that you guys are thinking it's more vibrant. Okay.
Interesting. Well, I'll come back to that GoPro in a bit.
That Jet 273 on the way out to Fuerteventura.
Beautiful. Had the pleasure of visiting there a couple of months ago. Really, really nice island. Quite empty. We were up on the north coast near Corilejo, and it was pretty pleasant. I think it was the end of April. Just getting warm over there, you know.
And Joey, 27, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. And Lee, welcome to the stream on Twitch. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I mean, folks, we're going to have a look when we get back to the office as well and have a proper look at the image, but you guys seem to like it, so yeah, like Martin said, feel free to let us know specifically if there's anything you like or dislike about it.
Definitely sharper focus, more detailed. Picture is so crisp, less vibrant, more true to life.
Yeah. It's kind of similar to what we were doing with the microphones, you know, when we kind of dialed back the microphones and took off the effects and stuff, it actually sounded better. Similar to what we're doing here, we're kind of taking off a lot of the post-processing, and it kind of gives you more of what it actually looks like in real life.
On the big screen, 4K telly, the clarity, colour, overall quality just seems much sharper. The sharpness of the image is really noticeable.
Nice.
Someone's asking you if you want a cuppa. I heard you say a second ago. You're all right now.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
He's all right.
Thank you, though.
Stand by, chat. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Andy.
What?
I've had you muted this whole time. Captain Mark came in, I said a quick hello, and I'd instinctively muted the mics, and I've muted yours. So chat has been having a bit of aviation ASMR for the last few moments.
Jet 2757 just touched down. Oh my gosh, what a view. Wow. Alpha Echo on the reg.
Captain Mark has suddenly got the biggest smile on his face.
Oh my gosh, that is glorious. More of that, please. How was that, folks?
That was cool. Sorry, chat. I was just saying a very quick hello to Captain Mark. Unfortunately, we don't have a working microphone for him down here, so he just popped in to say a very quick hello. I think he's looking to give you a wave as well, and just off to your right, he's heading towards the cafe direction.
Yeah, I can see him. Cafe
Legend.
via Dane.
And Twitch crew, hold on to that support because we are trying to get your Twitch alerts working. They were working in testing, but we are trying to get them switched back on.
It's live streaming for you.
So Brownie's on a solo stream at the moment. Me and Mr. Anonymous are frantically fixing this for you guys. So I hope you're enjoying the view, and thank you for all of the feedback in the chat. We will be going back through the chat when we watch this back to gather your feedback. But a lot of you guys are saying that this is a lot more true to life.
Yes.
Which is something we noticed, but it wasn't something that we necessarily preferred. But you guys definitely are doing, so we'll definitely take that on board as well. How you doing, Paul? Great to see you, mate.
Jet 2737 using a lot of runway there. Got a Ryanair 737 as well on the taxi in. Just landed here at Manchester Airport. She's coming from Murcia in Spain. The Jet 2757 that came in from Leeds, Bradford. Very exotic holiday destination here in the UK. Camper. If she diverted in or there's a specific reason why she flew over there. Not sure. Love to know. Yeah, fans. Another thing, actually, speaking of dark clouds, we've also got a incredibly elaborate waterproofing setup for this camera as well, which I'm super excited to trial out this weekend. Yeah, that's going to be good. It's not on today, which is just as well, to be fair, because I can sort of tweak the settings and stuff a little bit easier without it on. Jet 2737 just rolling out on 23 right as well, just coming from Privatza. Golf. And then another Golf. Delta Fox Whiskey. DFW. On the reg. DFW, that's a familiar combination of letters. There's 2 planes over on the south side waiting to go. There is a Jet2 A321neo holding short of the runway. She's going to be heading off to Rhodes. G-Sun Echo, one of the newest additions to the Jet2 fleet. Right, Carl, that's interesting. Jet2 757 has been covering at Leeds due to an aircraft shortage. Cheers, Barry. Yeah, it was nice. I didn't actually know Sam was there. It was Tom who said. I know she was off work that day, but she loves coming down to the RVP on her days off. And I was about to ring her. I was heading back to the car. And it was Tom who came up to me and said, "You know, your missus is in the cafe." I was like, "What?" That rain that we had on Sunday was hilarious. How it was just completely dry, and then for a minute or two it just lashed it down with super heavy rain. Sam hides all the time. Jet2 737 just greasing the runway there. That was silky. Bravo Zulu on the reg. Yes, we did have Matt Smith flying out of Manchester earlier on as well. He departed on 23 left just about 45 minutes before the show started on a Jet2 A321neo G-Sun B, so the original. And he's travelling out with a couple of family members as well, and over to the south of Turkey. I forgot the name of the area, but I know it's in the Antalya zone. The Antalya zone. Another good thing about this camera is you can natively power it off a DC power supply, because, well, with the RX-10s that we used before, we had to use what's called a dummy battery, which is like a pretend battery that you put in that has DC power in it from the mains electricity, and it kind of tricks the camera into thinking that it's got a battery in when it hasn't, whereas this has just got native supply. So it's also got a battery in the current camera. But yeah, we ended up spending a lot longer at the RVP than originally intended. I think Sam had to go back to watch a race, I think, which turns out it wasn't on until later anyway, because it was the Canadian Grand Prix. And also we bought one of them chocolate tiffin cakes that didn't get eaten. And I think it's still in the fridge somehow. I don't know how. Miraculous. Really nice though. But at Intel as well, we found out the cafe is actually open till 6 on a weekday. But the actual hot food stops at 4 o'clock. So that's just a bit of journalism for you folks, in case anyone's planning on coming down later in the day.
Okay, right. Sorry, chat. We were we have seems to have got it back working again. So you guys on Twitch should now be able to see any alerts that you send through show up on screen, just like our YouTube viewers as well. Any Twitch alerts for anybody watching come up in purple so you can really easily distinguish them apart from the YouTube ones. So YouTube alerts are red, Twitch alerts are purple.
Not seen these for a while. RAF Avia. Saab 340. Freighter. That's nice. Turn your volumes up for this, folks. It's going to sound really nice. I'll get a recording of this, I think. That's really nice. It's actually from Paris Charles de Gaulle, apparently. That's interesting. Maybe some high-value cargo on board. It's the Airliners Live Black Books.
Rasta Rob, yeah, it is a bit jerky, mate. It's not the camera. It's the fact that the camera's a lot heavier. Therefore, it's just showing up that our fluid head needs a service, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't worry about that. The tripod head does need a service. So, yeah, don't worry too much about that.
Nicely spotted, though.
Hey, Ricky Tech, thank you very much, mate. I'm glad you're seeing an improvement.
Ricky Tech. Not heard that name for a while.
Ricky Tech Designs. And Tony P gifting a sub on Twitch to Lord Lambo Steer, and that came up on stream as well. Thank you very much, mate.
Lord Lambo. That sounds class.
Graham Thompson, I did see your message. Sorry, I was fixing things. Can you give me some specific examples of aircraft's timestamps of where you're seeing what you're seeing, dude? Just so we can look at it. But I think it might be slightly harsh, your feedback, I think, but I'm definitely happy to look at some timestamps.
Tango Tango on the reg of the EasyJet A320. She's in from Santorini. Very popular tourist destination, Santorini is.
Hey, Martin, thank you very much, mate. Gifting a membership to the community. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
And there was a question just saying, would the new camera improve the audio quality? Possibly on local recordings, but not on our live streams because we run all audio to me down here. It doesn't go through the camera, so no, it wouldn't improve the camera audio.
It's getting a bit chilly up here now.
Hey, thank you very much, mate. Great to have you with us. Much prefer the new colour palette, more neutral. Yeah, I think it is definitely more neutral. I would agree with that.
Was the benevolent dictator happy then, was he, with the new camera?
He didn't mention about it, actually.
Oh.
We were talking about his shift later on and stuff.
All right. I think we might be catching him on the show later on.
Yeah, about 7 he said he was due out.
Nice.
Oh. Squad's arrived. It's Turkish arriving in from Istanbul, A321. You got a friend down to your right hand side as well.
I'll have a look in a moment. Turkish Airlines rolling out there. Hope you're all enjoying the show so far, folks, here on your Wednesday. Over 1,000 people watching on YouTube alone.
That's
hello.
awesome.
If you're watching on Facebook or Twitch, feel free to say hello in the chat.
Is a zoom improved, asking Plymouth Phil? I would say, Plymouth Phil, we're actually losing a bit on the zoom, but what we're not doing is using digital zoom. Well,
Yeah.
so it's kind of a balancing act between, yeah, we had more zoom on the old camera, but it was artificial and it degraded the quality.
Yeah, that's right.
Whereas this camera, all of its zoom range that we're using, I think I'm correct in saying this, is all optical.
Correct.
So it should be better quality. And we don't, as long as we don't zoom in super quick, we don't lose focus when we're zooming as well, which is a big thing for me.
That's one of them where you don't even notice because, it's just, it works well, it's so fluid. It's just a quality of life thing. Nice, AL-ATC. Alpha Juliet, the 757, heading out to Palma de Mallorca. It's one of the first, I flew on Alpha Juliet a couple of years ago, coming back from Zakynthos. That was following a flight out there on Alpha India, both of which are still flying these days.
Hey, thanks very much for that, Nick. That'll be awesome, mate. KLM 73 arriving in from Amsterdam. And a big shout out to a gentleman called Hans, who stopped us, said a quick hello earlier on. He's over here visiting at the moment. And he had a lot of nice things to say about the channels. Thank you very much, Hans, for stopping and saying hello earlier on.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Oh, yeah, I can see that air tanker A330 on the way out. Just crossing the active arrival runway at the moment. She'll be heading over to 23 left for the departure.
Yeah, I agree, Tony P. I think I definitely prefer a wider shot anyway. I think that's where me and Andy agree on both things, but I think that's where me and Andy do slightly disagree, because I think you prefer the more zoomed in shot on rotations, whereas I prefer a wider shot.
Yeah.
And because Andy's filming, he wins.
I do like to switch it up, though. I don't like to just do it every time. I think a bit of everything, really.
Hey, Sam, thank you very much, mate, for gifting a membership to the community. Thanks very much.
Cheers, Sam. Very kind of you. It's a rather plain-looking plane, this, the Air Tanker A330. Air Tanker is a company that's owned by Airbus and also Rolls-Royce. It's a partnership between the two of them. And they're based at, I believe, Brize Norton, where they provide aircraft to the likes of the RAF, but also, in more recent years, Jet 2. I'm still yet to fly on one of these Air Tanker A330s. I know a couple of people in the chat have messaged saying they've flown on them before. I know Matt Cam Smith has as well. I don't think anyone was really particularly wowed by them. They have Rolls-Royce Trent 700 engines on them, so they do sound good. A lot of power in there as well. But, I mean, in Jet 2 fashion, they're not the most luxuriously kitted planes.
Mods, can we take note of Astavision's comment with the timestamp? We'll check that after Astavision. And Graham Thompson, no mate, that's why I asked you, dude. Is just this is the first time we've used the camera, so I wanna understand the general impression I got zoomed in on the aircraft, mainly in high contrast situations. Stopping down the lens may help. Yeah, the lens is wide open at the minute, and we're using a variable ND to keep on top of the aperture. I don't know if you saw Graham's comment, but it was mainly saying he's noticing some like chromatic aberration, low contrast. Black levels seem off, but
okay. I think these are the kind of things that you guys are pointing out. So what we'll have to do is look at it on a big screen in the office, at home.
There's no point me trying to fault find this on a terrible £90 monitor in front of us. We need to. At the office, we've got color calibrated monitors that will look back at everything on. I think is the best thing. But when you say digital dropout, can you just explain that a little bit more? Astrovision, just so I can make sure I understand exactly what you're talking about, so I know what I'm looking for, mate. Hey, thanks very much, Rachel. I'm really glad they helped. Rewo, I don't know what that is, dude. I'm not seeing it here. No one's complaining about it on YouTube, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, thanks, Rachel, for watching them videos about the photo editing.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Seems to be a new series that we started, and people seem to really enjoy.
First bit of nice lighting, I think, on an arrival we've had.
Yeah. It's only going to get better, hopefully, as the stream goes on. Ryanair 737 MAX 8200 coming in. Wow, that's nice. Air Tanker A330 is just holding over by the south runway.
Rewo, I've just watched Twitch for the last minute and I've not seen anything. So I think it's your end, mate, I'm afraid. Tony P saying the same as well, yeah. I've just been watching on my phone, dude. I'm not seeing any glitching on Twitch. So maybe give your internet a wobble or something. Yeah, sorry, dude. It's not happening here. It's not happening for other viewers. So I know it's a bit frustrating, but it'll be something on your end more than likely there, buddy.
So the Air Tanker is heading off to the Canary Islands, specifically Tenerife South Airport. Tenerife has two main airports. It's got Tenerife North and Tenerife South. Very creatively named. Tenerife South is where we did the live stream back in March. We did an overseas show there. And there's a nice spot on the south side of that airfield where you can sort of stand on some rocks, and they've kind of created like a spotting mound there, like a handrail. It's got stairs leading up to it. And yeah, it's really good. It's a really nice full runway view you get there.
Hey, Tom and Ann, thank you very much for gifting a membership. And Carnage tuning in from the Cromwell family in St. Louis, Missouri, USA. Welcome,
Wow.
everybody.
Yo.
Richard asking, is it harder to get good quality out of a still camera or a video camera? It's different things, really, mate. You need different... Each photography requires a completely different set of things to video, I'd say. It's hard to compare, really. Okay, thanks, Asta. We'll check that. Yeah, rest assured, guys, we are taking notes of these. We've got a little mod chat that we're keeping note of all these on. Thank you very much. And Chipaz, thank you very much for the 24 months. Saying it's good to see Papa Juliet BA Retro is back in service. I know Seb was telling us about this a couple of weeks ago. It is great news. Really good news. Take care, Mizam. Thank you very, very much.
See you later. Jet 757 Alpha Juliet lined up, ready to go out to Mallorca. We'll have another look at that GoPro after this departure as well.
Yeah, behind the 7.5 there is a Jet 2 A321 Neo Sun H, which is on its way out to Turkey, Antalya to be specific. And another Jet 2, bit of a Jet 2 party over there at the moment. 737 on the way out to Alicante. Thanks very much, Kevin. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, it might be a good shout, John. Might be a good shout.
Climbing out of Manchester Airport there, the Jet 757. And we got that Airbus A321 Neo as well. Nice carnage. Yeah, it's been quite a cold June so far for us here in the UK. The last couple of weeks has been very wet, very windy, very cold. Usually waking up in the morning and it's very, very chilly in the house. But I think the UK and sort of this region of Europe as well is quite isolated in that.
Hey, Graham, thanks for...
How was your trip?
Hey, Paul Kennedy. Thank you so much, mate. Gifting 5 memberships to the channel. Thank you so, so much.
Thanks, Paul. Really appreciate that. We smashed the target for a new camera in just days, so 100% could do it for something like a 757. Must be cherished, like Concorde has been. Yeah, Danny, I wish I had the space to store a 757 though. No, I do agree. There's a lot of love for them planes. Certainly would love for a 757 to be featured at Manchester's visitor park. Using a lot of runway there. The Jet 2 Boeing 737.
Thanks, Linda. And Mike Freeman, welcome back. 9 months of membership. Not long until your tail badge now, mate. No, not at all. Thank you very much.
Right, I'm going to give this another go.
Oh, you GoPro.
Yeah. See if we can revive the rugged action cam. Are the conditions right? Is she happy?
You'll hear a couple of beeps soon. 41 degrees in Hurghada. Gosh, Simon, that is hot. My mum's in Greece at the moment, and it was 40 degrees today and 41 degrees tomorrow.
Ooh.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Thanks, Tony. I think. Oh, right there goes. I'm sure that GoPro is doing something because it's. I think it just relates to this earthing problem again. As soon as you did something with the GoPro, then we lost main cam.
Oh.
That was strange. I'm still convinced there's a fault in this tower.
Yeah.
100% convinced. Not complaining. I'm happy to be here, but I'm just saying I think there is.
Yeah.
I think there is.
It's caused a lot of little issues, hasn't it, over there?
Yeah, and I think that's the cause of this little... Every now and again when I go, at the top of the screen. I think that's an earth problem. It's interfering with the signal. Got main cam back though straight away. Not too warm. No, it's not, Andy. It's not too warm today. It's just not happy with something else, I think. We do have this power conditioner switched on. I think that is supposed to help with this sort of thing. Let me just switch that off and see. 2 clicks for you, missed it. Oh. That is a lot of money, Danny. But it depends what you're going to make out of it, mate. Are you going to make like a coffee table out of it? Maybe something outside? Or you... Yeah, it's a lot of money, that, mate.
It is. Makes you wonder how much they mark that up, when they scrap them. I suppose they have to buy them in for quite a lot of money, don't they? Even though they are scrap metal.
Hey, Simon. Any excuse, mate? Swim up bar. Any excuse. Oh, Dad's Secret Kitchen, mate. I'm just raging every time. I just stopped watching the weather now on the news because it just never seems to stop raining. It's me and Jenna moving over the weekend, and it's like rain every single day. And it's just...
Got lucky today, didn't we? Because I think it starts again tomorrow.
It starts again tomorrow, and it's just like, at what point in this year are we going to get a summer?
Yeah. Yeah, today's pretty chilly.
They did like one of those long-range forecasts, which I know you can't really rely on too much, but they were saying then, oh yeah, you can't really see any hot weather coming. It's like, God, please. But I saw a picture on my phone. I don't know if I mentioned this on the Sunday show, but it came up the other day. And it said, oh, this time last year. And I was sat there with a burger in my garden in my flip-flops. 30-odd degrees it was.
Wow. It's glorious.
I think we've worn our shorts twice this year, haven't we?
Yeah, they've not had much use. I love shorts as well. I'm a shorts kind of guy. Not when it's cold.
Arriving in from Frankfurt, A321 from Lufthansa. Big shout out to Flight Radar 24 for integrating with the airline's live broadcast. Links will be in the chat if you want to get involved with those guys. They have free plans available. If you want to go get some more information, they have paid plans available. So how often do you guys go live? On a normal week, Carnage every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. This week, Wednesday and Sunday. Yeah, that 1/125th definitely helped. Yeah, I am curious if we'll get a summer. Did we have a summer? I don't think we had a summer last year, really, either, did we?
We had like 2 or 3 weeks in June where it was quite nice, but then it kind of July, August were
It's nothing.
nothing. Yeah,
Strange, isn't it?
yeah.
It's strange how we can just totally miss a season.
We're still in winter now, apparently.
Well, so one of the things he was saying on the weather, because what's quite cool and what is really, really positive as well for creators like me and Andy is they've started putting the weather on YouTube now. And I just think that's a sign of things to come. That proves to me that YouTube is the place to be, you know.
Uh-huh.
And apparently the jet stream is bringing in cold air from the north at the moment.
Yeah. Like Arctic breeze in it.
Yeah. Which is why we're obviously cold.
Yeah.
If it can flip upside down, that'd be nice. We'll have a bit of this Eastern European weather that's going around at the moment.
Yeah.
Or Southern Europe, I think it is actually more so, isn't it?
That's it. Matt's picked a good time to go away, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Really good time. When I go away, different story.
Oh, don't, Tony. I don't even want to think about it, mate. I cannot stand winter.
Still in winter, aren't we?
And I don't... I don't mind a cold winter if we've had a nice summer.
Yeah.
But when we don't get the nice summer, it's just even worse.
It's the mornings that are the most grim at the moment, though, because how cold it is. It was, yeah, like last June, most days I was having like breakfast outside, even like by the side of the road, just like enjoying the quiet, you know, sunrise. Given it was really early, but it was warm enough to go outside in just like a t-shirt,
Yeah.
shorts. But now it's that time of morning, it is freezing. It's cold.
Hey, Brad, thanks very much for the 3 months, mate. Yeah, Ben, obviously, yeah, if you've got ginger hair and stuff, the sun isn't really your best friend, but I'm definitely one of those people that I like to get out in the sun and soak in that vitamin D a little bit.
No, really, Martin F. Yeah. That sounds like a nice temperature, then. 27 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, I'd be happy with 27. I don't want much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? High 20s. I'll call that summer. That I don't mind. But it's 13 or something. Oh, it actually, wow, what a guess. It is actually 13 today. It says on the overlay.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, that does look clean, doesn't it? Let me watch it on my phone. That does look nice and clean. What do we think, chat? That's a nice picture, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Hey, I'm very impressed with that.
Nice.
Yeah, very impressed with that chat. That shot with the TUI winglet there, very clean. Yeah, very impressed. Lovely. And yeah, I think we've kind of got the best in terms of balance of contrast and saturation and true to life, but there are more settings on this camera that we had them on previously that made it look even more true to life. But I think, in our opinion, it just wasn't contrasted enough for us. But we do have that option. And Jake, thank you very much for the 19 months, mate. Returning Twitch crew. I'm not sure if it popped up on the overlay. It should have done. I keep missing these Twitch alerts. Did it show up, Jake, in purple in the bottom right?
I think it reminds me of the Amazon colours, which the TUI or the Ryanair. TUI 737 lining up on 23 left. Next to go.
Susie G, 7 months. Welcome back. Good afternoon to you.
Thank you. Welcome back. Getting closer to that 1 year mark.
And as that TUI departs, we have a TUI flight just landed, but it's operated by Smart Links Malta.
Ooh, nice.
That's in from Kos. Yeah, I agree, Martin. I'm if you could see my face now, you would see me trying to work it out.
Yeah, I'm curious. We did have a bit of processing on the other cameras as well. We kind of boosted the vibrance and tweaked the contrast and stuff. Whereas this is more of a true to life look, so.
I know, but I think it goes beyond that. And I can kind of see why Martin's kind of maybe typing this in the chat, because I'm sat here like this, just looking. And I'm looking at my phone, I'm looking back at the screen, and I don't know it. The only word I can come up with to describe what I'm thinking, it's like it's smoother, is the only way I can describe it. I don't know what that means in technical terms. I'm trying to work it out. But I don't know, it's just like... Yeah, it is just like you're looking at it with your eyes. It's just... Yeah, it's just... I can't put my finger on it. It's just something about it that's just... It just looks right, you know what I mean? I don't know. I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, I'm curious to look at it.
Mm.
No, Kevin, it's the Z190 we have. The 280 was a lot more expensive.
Yeah, and it actually didn't benefit us too much in terms of the extra features it had, really.
Yeah.
Obviously, 12G SDI out would have been nice, but in terms of core features, I think we actually lost on the zoom, I think, a little bit.
Yeah. EasyJet Europe, A320, just lining up on the second runway at the moment.
Yeah, that's it, Paul, isn't it? It does feel like you're just looking at it, doesn't it? A lot more natural. Oh, right. Interesting, Kevin. You were getting glitching and drop frames on the stream. It was my encrypted DNS. Gone back to Google's DNS and now it's fine. Very interesting.
That's mad. In terms of the stream encoding and stuff, it should be exactly the same, so that's strange.
You know what, David? Yeah, I'd agree with that, David, I think, mate. Juan, yes, this is the new camera, mate, yeah. Yeah, Simon, that's a good way of looking at it. It's like the previous camera was LED but not OLED. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. Yeah, you're
that's
right.
funny, yeah.
Cool. I'm really, really glad you guys are seeing some improvement. We didn't just want to jump into using this. We did receive the camera about a week ago. We didn't want to just throw it into a stream. So as I said, we've done a bit of a masterclass on it. The fact that I can't describe how it looks obviously means it didn't sink in too well. But I think it does. I think it has been for the better. And to be honest, we weren't expecting too many visual improvements for you guys. It was more the case that the other cameras were getting old and they were needing repairs and stuff like that. And if we got some sort of slight visual improvements, that would be great. But I think you guys are seeing a bit more of an improvement than we expected you would do, which is really, really good considering you guys basically provided this camera for the channel. So thank you very much, everybody.
Suze is saying, say hello to my mum, everyone. First time she's ever watched. Want to see what it's all about.
Hey, Suze's mum.
Hello, Mama Suze.
Did your mum get her nails done as well, Suze? Is she going to Taylor Swift with you? Is she going to be screaming on the front row like you?
Sounds cool.
And Juan, thank you very much for gifting a membership. And Pia, thank you very much for gifting a membership. There you go, Simon Elsgood. You just got yourself a membership there, gifted from the community as well, mate. Thanks for your input in the chat as well today. This EasyJet arriving in from Naples. Cheers, Carnage. Great to have you with us. CD John. I'll watch out for that. Thanks very much, bloke. Appreciate that. Riverjet 2 on the way out to Dalaman on the taxi out as well. 15-year-old 737, and on the approach We have the Sun Express, which is going to be next to land with us at Manchester.
Probably Sam donated earlier, we missed it.
Oh, sorry. We'll have to have a look in a sec. I think I've missed a few today because I've been fixing things.
She says she fished the she finished the fish tank filter.
Oh, right. Okay. Which one is it?
I'm not sure. I don't know anything about it. It's a big one, though. It's about this big, the filter.
One of the canister filters.
Yeah, it goes underneath.
Yeah.
Got to come and see.
We got one of those.
Have you? Yeah, it's big everything. But yeah, I think she's been doing that most of today. Because we got a new 300-litre fish tank yesterday. And it is rather big. But it fits nicely in like a place that we kind of measured up and stuff. In the living room. And yeah, fishies do be living in there. I don't know anything about fish, but yeah.
Hey, Gary, thank you very much, mate. I'm really glad you're liking it. It feels like it does look good. It does look good.
Yeah.
Big up Sony again, eh? You know what I mean? You just can't go wrong with a Sony chat. Look at that magnificent bit of kit. Not Brownie, the camera next to him.
Oh, I was just calling out, looking at the chat, reading messages. See me in my natural habitat.
Yeah, Plymouth Phil. That's like cameras do that. It's when you've got small patterns and a sharp image, you will see like weird effects. You know, like when you point the camera at the fence.
Oh yeah.
There are some autofocus settings as well we can tweak. We've not messed too much with those, so I'm sure that's something we can improve on as well. Paul Kennedy picture is so smooth. Oh yes. Ametrine, the picture is amazeballs and clear.
Yes, that's a good thing.
My ex-girlfriend used to say that all the time.
Amazeballs.
Amazeballs. She used to say it all the time.
Why?
I don't know.
What era was that cool?
I've no idea. I don't think it ever was.
It's like people who say magic. It's like, what? That's magic? There's a lot of things I don't get.
An Antonov AN-12 has just flown over Newcastle on its way to Birmingham, saying Graham.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my touchscreen stopped working.
I know they've been to Liverpool before, them things. I don't think I've ever seen one on the ground. But I do remember once working in a restaurant that was under the approach to Liverpool. And one of them flew over and everyone in the restaurant was going, wow, what was that? Like, why was that so loud? And lo and behold, it was an AN-12. Must have been about 1,000 feet above at that point. Sounded really good.
I'm looking for it. There it is. Will it go over Manchester, chat? That's the question. Show us a zoom. Yeah, we'll have a look. Fanta, yeah, we do every now and again, mate, especially on 105s. We have Matt on the remote cam. Oh, that's awesome, Carnage. Nice, mate. Yeah, we got some nice overflights here at Manchester, but unfortunately most of the time it's too overcast for us to make the most out of them.
Oh, Captain Mark's gone. No. He's probably off on his duties.
Heading your way, saying Terry. Yeah, we'll keep an eye open for that. Likely using the Pole Hill or the Manchester VOR. Yeah, that would be great if it does. But again, whether or not we'll catch it in this overcast. But we'll show you the zoom range, shall we, crew? So I think we're pretty much full zoomed out now.
Yeah, just stand by. I'm just taking this. I'm going to try this on the other side because I don't think it's as bad as I thought it would be. But
okay.
Yeah, let's have a look at the zoom. Where can I point it? I mean, I'll point it at Terminal 3 over there. And then we zoom in. Hey. And in real life, there's actually no motion that we can see on the actual lens there. And that's the full zoom there.
Nice.
So stand by, I'm just putting this back on.
Oh, you will hear it. 100% you'll hear it.
Oh, yes.
Hey, cheers, Brian. Thank you very much, mate. Unfortunately, we can't zoom all the way to Dunham, Brian, but we'll do our best. Dunham. And welcome in Twitch crew. All of your alerts should now show on the overlay Twitch crew. So if you do have a Twitch Prime sub available, drop one on the channel. You should see your name in the bottom right. And if you can support the channel, if we can get close to our sub goal consistently, we'll be reducing the ads on the channel as well. So definitely worth supporting the channel if you can on Twitch. And next to landing from Carcassonne, Ryanair 737. There is an EasyJet following behind as well. Not too far away, so I think this will get out relatively quick.
Sun is shining at the moment on the airfield. Look at that. Ryanair has just entered the sunlight.
Dad's Secret Kitchen, yes. CD, John. Enjoy it if you are off to the pub, mate. Is that tensioner completely loose on the tripod?
Which one?
That one.
That one. Yeah.
Because if you loosen that and then use the twist handle below it,
Oh, yeah.
hopefully it should stop that catching.
I think it's that one. It is catching.
Because that one below it, I think, is the fluid drag, the big massive handle.
Yeah.
I was watching a couple of videos on the old
Instagram reels.
Too many of them. Scroll my life away on them things.
Wind really picking up now. Not sure why. There's Manchester in it.
EasyJet arriving in from the Isle of Man.
Yeah, really, really nice. The lighting looking really good on as well on the A320.
Yeah, it is looking good. I may need to go upstairs soon, chat.
strong wind.
Wow, I just watched that back on my phone, man.
Yeah.
This is nuts, man.
Windy arrivals. I swear you could title every stream "Windy Arrivals" here in Manchester.
We wouldn't be the only ones. Mate, that's it. We got it on point. It's on point.
Yeah, nice.
Chat, I'm just going to watch the stream on my phone. Just accept there's a bit of a delay on me talking to you. So I don't have to watch on this 50p monitor down here. For context, I am just seeing the windsock now. Wow.
HD. There's a bit of a delay, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a fair delay on 4K YouTube. Louder. Europe aircraft operating on behalf of Ryanair. In from Vienna.
Oh, this lighting. Really nice. Gorgeous. Wow, that's so nice. This is why we do these evening shows.
Yep, Hayden, how you doing, mate? Antonov approaching Rochdale.
Nice. So I'm guessing that's more like northwest of here, northeast rather. So we're talking like that kind of direction.
That's where I would look, but I may be completely wrong. Let me try and find it on the old map.
If it is coming from that way, we have a good chance.
Yeah, you absolutely bob on, Andy, actually. It's that exact direction, and it is not far away at all. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a bit closer than where you're looking.
It's not overhead, is it? Like directly?
It's not far, mate. It's
There is a plane going directly
about
overhead.
10 miles, I'd say.
Ah, okay. Yeah, plane just went directly overhead, but I don't know if that
No,
was
it's not direct. That's the EasyJet from Edinburgh to Birmingham.
Oh, right. Wow. I suppose that's descending, isn't it? See another plane as well flying. Is it flying towards us, this
Yes, directly. It's going to
okay,
pass
so
right overhead.
it's not. I can see another plane above, but it's definitely not that.
It's the same distance as the second arrival is from us, from Istanbul, so it's a good 10 miles yet, I'd say.
Is it the black and orange one?
Yes, you'll
Yeah.
hear it as well. You can't miss it.
Yeah.
It's at
Can anyone see it, folks? Let me zoom all out.
21,000 feet.
You see it there, folks?
You won't see it just yet. It's going to cross down towards the end of the field, I think. Looking at the map, it's going to cut across the touchdown zone pretty much.
Everyone's got their nose against their TVs at the moment. I can't see it. Where is it?
Yeah, you should be able to see it now. It's pretty close now. You can hear it.
Well, this is behind that cloud there.
You can hear it, listen.
Yeah,
Oi!
I think it's behind that cloud, I think. That one there. I think it's behind that, if I'm honest. Oh, there it is. I see it. It's... Oh, that... the tripod can't do that. Wow, that's loud, though. Let's see if I can manipulate the tripod to be able to do it. I caught a glimpse of it, but it was definitely... just that. Yeah, it was just in between the clouds was the problem. It was... I literally seen it.
Oh, it actually banked. It literally turned right over the top of us.
Did it? That's probably why. Probably got really unlucky there with the clouds. That little gap there is where I seen it. And that was it. It followed this cloud line around. Wow, that was loud though.
We tried, chat.
Had a red belly to it though, I can tell you that.
We tried.
That was cool. Back to reality. Oh, my tripod's happy to see me. Wait, what? Alright, so there you go.
Oh, well, we heard it, chat.
Sounded really nice. I even noticed how all them barriers and stuff have gone from the Premiere terminal. That was quick. Doomsday plane going to pass over.
What?
David saying hello from Thailand. Hello.
E4 going to pass. Yeah, let me have a look.
Something happening that we don't know.
I suppose so. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Oh, it's just over Liverpool.
Okay, so that's the other way.
Right, here we go, chat. I might need to get outside with my camera if this is going to go over. Let me just get my camera ready, chat. Just in case. Get a cheeky overflight.
How high is that? Anyone
It's,
know? Altitude is like all the way up.
It's going to be all the way up. Nothing to stop me now. It is at 33,000 feet.
That's kind of high, isn't it?
747, and it is...
I mean, that's even more clouds that way.
It's just over Liverpool. But that one, unless it turns, may go right over the top of us.
That'd be cool.
Number 1, tracked worldwide on Flight Radar 24. And this eagle-eyed man is going to be looking for it in the sky.
I'll try.
Hey, thanks very much, chat. This is quite a cool show. We do like these Wednesday shows. They are a bit more relaxed.
We don't take them as seriously.
No,
We
it's
enjoy-
good fun.
The moon. There you go.
It's not PG.
The moon.
Moving on the street.
I know usually it's Matt Cam Smith who's providing that shot.
Wow, that showed off the zoom. Yikes.
It's cool, I want it.
Right, this is literally going to come into view in a second, Andy.
Right.
So just have a look. It's going to go
again,
right
chat,
over you.
let's-
It's going to go right over your head in front of you. I'm going to go outside. Stand by.
I'm going to manipulate the tripod again so you can potentially... Problem with this camera is, folks, I've already realised, though, like stuff like overheads are a little bit trickier just because it's a bit of a bigger camera. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Yeah, boosh. Oh. Doomsday plane. Yes. Woo!
Hey!
Yaboosh.
Yaboosh. Yaboosh.
That was cool.
There we go.
All the yabooshes in the chat.
Got it on the old camera as well, eh?
Just caught that.
Woo! Number 1, track worldwide on Flight Radar, right over the top. United States Air Force. 747.
Oh, it's cool. Doomsday plane. Cheers, Tony.
It's not Doomsday, it's Wednesday. Having
Wednesday
fun here at the airport. Oh, don't mind a bit of that. Nice catch. Codename Hippo, hello, welcome to you. And Twitch crew, we do have the Twitch chat open. Feel free to say hello, get involved in the Twitch chat. We're really trying to get you guys involved as best as we can, but it's like blood out of a stone with you lot sometimes, I'll be honest.
Oh, that's Saab is going back out again. That's cool. She's lined up and ready to go on. 2-3 left.
I'll expect that on next year's calendar. I don't think the quality of my image will be good enough for that, mate, but we did see it. We did see it.
Yeah.
That's Brussels, though, on the other hand. Now that may be on the calendar for next year.
That was clean.
Because that was a great catch. I went down with Matty on Southside to go and catch the Brussels, the new scheme. I've not seen it before, and it came in. Matt was going down to do a bit of filming, and I went down to grab a little photo, and there it is. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that, chat. Oops, Daisy. Lufthansa. No, not that way. Hold on. Can't do backwards. There you go.
Doesn't work like that.
How cool is that? That is a nice livery, chat, isn't it? Beautiful. Well, happy to have seen that. And yeah, that was great. We got some nice arrivals that morning, so big shout out to Matty. Met him down here for a short while. And Jack Rolls, welcome back for 21 months. Thank you very much, mate, for the long-term support of the channel.
Bit of a rare catch, this. I've not seen this plane for a while at Manchester. RAF via Saab 340. Freighter aircraft. Flew in from Paris Charles de Gaulle earlier in the live stream.
And just touching down an EasyJet from Faro may come into the shot in a moment.
Another plane that's taken a little while to...
Yeah, it's not on radar for me, this one either.
Yeah, I noticed it went off radar when it descended into Manchester. Probably catch it again on Flight Radar 24 when it takes off.
Sure, these windows getting a bit chilly down here, you know.
Yeah, it is chilly, isn't it? Oh. Someone ordered the expensive champagne, yeah, right from Paris.
Dave Stevens, hello, welcome to you.
Where's the plane going? We're not sure, Suze. It's not on radar. When it takes off, I'm sure it will appear. Another EasyJet Europe aircraft, just taxiing it.
Arriving in after a 2-hour 51-minute flight from Faro.
I want to see this depart.
I don't think you'd see much improvement, Jack, with 60 frames a second, to be honest, dude. You'd probably, what you'd gain in motion, you'd probably lose in detail, I would have thought.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you could double the bit rates, but that's just getting a bit ridiculous. New camera is great, though. It's got a lot of nice quality of life improvements. Still a bit of tweaking to do, though. Don't get me wrong.
Definitely looks a lot more professional.
Yeah, it does. A lot of people in the chat have been saying it's a lot more true to life, which is really good. Anyone see the Chinooks on Monday at Barton? Yeah, I think they did go to Barton, yeah, on was it Monday? Can't remember now. I think so.
I'm a little bit disappointed about that one, I'll say the least.
Yeah,
I did not know 3 Chinooks were on the way into Barton until it was too late.
Biden will be off to the G7 summit in Italy, hence the Doomsday plane. Okay, that makes sense. President of the United States.
Alain, welcome in. Or Alan, thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah,
Jacko, yeah, we usually finish on the Emirates arrival, so if that's arriving in at 7:15, then yeah, we'll be catching that.
I'm not sure, John Scott, why it got cancelled. Cancellations can happen for many different reasons. Been watching this plane for a while. She's still holding on the runway. Just awaiting that takeoff any moment now.
Do have a Ryanair heading out on the south side as well, out to Rome, and the EasyJet just coming into picture is on its way to Alicante.
Seb saying that today is the 30th anniversary of the 777. Wow. Hey, there you go. Finally. That accelerated quick. That's really cool, Seb. Thanks for the info. Today's also, well, I think yesterday actually, was the 4th year anniversary of having a commentary tower at the visitor park. 4 years ago.
Very fast.
Yeah, 4 years ago they had the original commentary tower delivered to the runway visitor park. That was not long after the RVP reopened after being closed for a little while due to some obviously things that happened in 2020. I'm sure you're all aware of. And they had that for must have been about a year and a half before upgrading to the current tower, which they call a control tower. And that is what we are streaming from today.
Dad Seeker Kitchen, thank you very much for gifting a membership, mate. That's gone to Bloke. Cheers for that.
Bloke.
Yeah, Chipaz will definitely cash the 380 then.
Sweet.
On the arrival next from Munich, an A321neo from Lufthansa. I feel like I've seen one of those in a while. And on the downwind leg we have a Helvetic, but it's not the E2 today, unfortunately.
Ah.
Got a bit excited then. The Saab was held for arriving traffic into Liverpool, says Airliners Live ATC in the chat.
All right. Okay.
There you go.
Are they on reverse ops at Liverpool then? Maybe there's a bit of a conflict going on there, because it does seem like a lot of these planes are being held longer than usual at Manchester, just like this Ryanair, for example. I've not seen many turn and burns, put it that way. Off she goes, the Ryanair 737 MAX A200. Swivel around, show we got an arrival coming in. Sometimes it struggles to find focus on these arrivals, so it's something we'll look into.
Yeah, it's definitely the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joanna, we're very, very happy with the picture. The features is great. It's got a lot of things that make our life easier when we're doing streaming. But it definitely needs a bit of a tweak on the autofocus. But again, there's a lot of settings for us to play with on that as well. So yeah, we're very, very impressed. And it's another big thumbs up for Sony. Let's have a listen into this, shall we? Take care, Pia.
Air Force One is at 13,000 feet in descending. Nice. I assume that's seems a bit early on the descent than if it's going to Italy.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Sounds like it's maybe just descending for a reason, or maybe going to stop at another airport first.
Looks like it's heading into Mildenhall, St. John.
Oh, right.
Wow, what a nice arrival for those guys.
Yeah.
Hey, nice, Reese. That's awesome, mate.
I still remember the time when it went into London Heathrow, and all them spotters on Myrtle Avenue got it in like glorious golden hour lighting, head on.
That was Air Force One, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something to keep an eye out for, I think.
Ryanair 737 800 series just rolling out there. She's in from beautiful Barcelona.
Hey, Roger, great to see you, mate. This is our normal time for Wednesdays for the next couple of months, Roger. Oh, nice, Paul. Thanks very much for the info, saying it usually stays close to the president as it's a mobile command unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
That is cool.
Just getting ready to cross the active runways, the KLM back to Amsterdam, but that's just holding for the Zurich, which is on short final. Operating the 190 today, LR. Quite a big correction there on the Helvetic. More than likely just trying to avoid that hump at Manchester. And Plymouth Phil, thanks very much, mate, for gifting a membership to the community. Cheers, dude.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the support on today's show so far.
If you are enjoying the stream and you'd like to support the channel, the best way to do that is by gifting memberships. Click the dollar symbol next to the chat and gifted memberships. And that gives somebody in the community a month's free VIP subscription, which is a really nice thing to do. And it also supports the channel the same amount as if someone had just gone and signed up. So it supports us and it also gives to our awesome community as well. And any support that you guys send in, be it super chats, gifted memberships, Twitch subs, Twitch primes, Twitch bits, it all shows on our overlay now. The Twitch stuff got added today. So if you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to check that prime sub, or you can support the channel, it'd be awesome. And your name will show up in the bottom right hand side of our overlay, which is fairly new to the stream.
Welcome in, Mr. Bing Bong Paul Davies.
Hey Paul, how you doing, mate?
How's the Isle of Man?
Cheers, Carnage. Great to have you with us, mate.
Oh, yo, this plane is vacating in front of us. EasyJet.
Hey, and Naughty Gnome, thank you very much for subscribing on Twitch. There's your name in the bottom right-hand side with the Twitch purple as well. Thank you very much, mate.
Stunning. Very nice views there. EasyJet lit up very nicely.
I know what we'll be doing in work tomorrow. Watching this stream back.
Definitely.
Trying to see if there's any areas for improvement. I'm sure there are, as always. And an extra arrival in from Antalya. So TUI Max aircraft. And Graham Hill, Thank you very much, mate, for gifting a membership to the community. Really appreciate that, Graham. Thank you very much. I've had a good go on it, Phil. We were messing about with it quite a bit at the office and at Barton, so...
They're asking if you've had a go on it.
Yeah. Are you itching to get on it?
It's not a massive difference from a user point of view. You know, it's the same tripod. I'm looking at it at the same screen as well. It does have a screen built into it, but it's not really ideal for viewing angles and stuff.
Well, thanks so much, Jack. Martin and Andy, the dedication is incredible. In aviation spotting streams, no one can touch you guys. That's my honest opinion from Jack. Thank you so much, mate. That's awesome.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Cheers, Roger. Glad you're loving it, mate.
EasyJet, sorry, Ryanair, touching down, 737-800 series.
Yeah, Phil, that explains why Andy can film planes without looking at them. Look. He's not just dead good, his secret is he's got another screen in front of him.
Yes.
Everyone just thinks he's that good he don't have to look at planes anymore.
I'll give you a mini tour.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Just in case you're curious, folks. So, I mean, we have a look at this Turkish. So, we got up here. Hang on. Up here we've got, well, my office. So, got the brand new camera, of course, on top of the tripod, which, as you can see, it's a bit of a fancy tripod. The legs can kind of go to that kind of angle where you can have it nice and low up on surfaces like this. And then the actual camera on top there. It's pretty high up, as you can see. It's higher than me. On top of that, you've got the microphone, which is I forget the name of this. It's a Sennheiser, isn't it?
Yeah.
MKE 600, apparently, which was recommended by Scan.UK. It's really good directional microphone. You've got a battery in there as well, just in case, for whatever reason, the DC power drops out. There's a battery to run it as well. HDMI, got the audio cable there for the microphone. There is a mount for the mic, but we've also got a mount for the shoe on top there, the hot shoe. So we're going to try and figure out how to calibrate it to use this particular mount here. That's for another day. And then here I've got a screen, so you can see that I can actually see the display on there. I like to use the screen because it's an ultra bright monitor, and I don't know how bright it is for you folks there, but for me, like, that is so easy to see in daylight as well. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you've had phones and stuff where on a sunny day you really struggle to read what's on the phone. You have to, like, you know, go into shade and stuff to try and see what the phone is saying and stuff. That's kind of the same principle because this does have a little pop-out monitor on there as well, but you can probably make out on this that it's not as bright. And when I'm kind of bobbing and weaving and stuff, it's quite hard to sort of see what's going on there. So, yeah, that's the whole setup up here. And I've got my headset microphone, of course, on as well. I've got like a it's got 2 channels. It's got the microphone, but also the headphones as well. So I can hear what Martin's saying. I can hear what that microphone's listening to. Yeah, it's really good. We have a couple of these headsets as well. They're really, really good Audio-Technica units. But yeah, that's pretty much everything up here you need to see. And we're loving it.
Yeah, mega setup. I would show you down here, but if I move my GoPro, I think it goes off.
Ah, yes.
So I'm going to leave it well
action.
alone.
Yeah. You can run into a burning building with it, but...
I have got a fan pointing at mine as well, just to keep the GoPro cool. And for those who think I'm joking, no, I'm not. Poor GoPro.
Yeah, and all these cables and stuff like HDMI, audio, they all run all the way up from the roof down into the upper layer and then down even further into the ground floor, which is where Martin's sat at the moment. So there's a lot of intricacy to this setup.
Cheers, Sandra. Really glad you're enjoying it. I may take a chance, guys. Let's take a chance. So my setup. Hold on.
Drink while you do that.
Oh, I told you. As soon as I move it, it goes off. Oh. My setup, you can't see because I think I need a new HDMI cable.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I'm going to assume it's the HDMI. The GoPro's fine. Ah, well. Sorry, chat. I tried. You just can't make that up, can you?
I do wonder if that's a lot of the earthing issue as well. Because there's no way, like, so many HDMI cables fail for us, you know?
No. 100%.
Oh, my GoPro. You know what? It's fine. You've seen enough of my face.
Hey, no way. So just in front of me here, looks like there's a starling and a juvenile starling, and the juvenile's just following the other one around, just hopping up and down, trying to get it to feed him.
All right.
You won't be able to see it from there, but you just got a worm, and then the other one started hopping. He's getting fed by the other one. That's mad. Let me see if I get a video. Put it in the old VIP lounge. So there's the juvenile one. There's the fully grown one. And I'll just see if is he going to get a worm? Is he going to fly off?
That's why you need one of the RXs down there, eh?
Yeah, I'm using my phone. It's following him around trying to get some dinner. Oi, where's my dinner?
Another EasyJet Europe just rolling out on the exit on 23 right there.
Okay, but I don't know what's happened. Now we've lost all the GoPros.
Yeah, mine just died. So clearly that USB power isn't giving it enough. Do you prefer the A320 or the A319? Don't know. I'd say the A320 slightly. But apparently the A319 has a bit more agility and power to weight ratio, so that could be a... I've not really flown on many A319s though.
It's EasyJet. A319 arrived in from Venice. BRB Donut Break. Saying Laurie.
Oh, nice.
Take care, Elliot. Thank you very much for tuning in. And tomorrow will touch wood. Be my last day in work in the old house.
Hey.
As we're due to get the keys for our new place chat on Friday.
Nice.
Our first home that we actually own. Well, I guess we don't own it. I guess the bank owns it. But we're not renting it off somebody anyway. Due to pick up the keys on Friday. Getting very itchy feet now, but looking forward to it.
Waited long enough.
Yeah, be worth it, I think. As long as we get some summer.
Wonder how many weeks you had to wait then? What was the number?
I think we're about 10 weeks.
Oh, right, okay.
Something like that, so it's not crazy.
That's probably still quicker than average.
Yeah. Well, there's no chain, so... They did say between 10 to 12 weeks, so I think... between 8 to 12 weeks, they said.
Oh, right.
So I think we're smack bang in the middle. Oh, nice, Kevin. Nice, mate. This Ryanair just arriving down in from Reggio Calabria. That sounds fun. Don't know where it is, but it sounds like there's a party happening somewhere around there.
I think it's Sicily.
Down in Italy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think is it on the island of Sicily?
No, it's actually on Italy, but it's as close as you can get to Sicily.
Right, okay.
Hey, Terry, thank you very much for the £2 donation, mate. Going towards the old house move.
Hey.
Thank you very much, dude. You don't have to do that, mate. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Del.
And no sooner will I be in, will Task Fair roll on around the corner. So for you guys who want to come and meet the team and meet the mods and the wider community as well, please consider coming to the Aviation Task Fair. It's at the end of July. And everyone should be there, we hope. Should be a nice event. And it may be where we launch the brand new mugs as well that are on the way to us. The day you make the final mortgage payment is the best day ever. Gosh, David, I've not even made the first one. But I can imagine.
Yeah, long way away.
Thanks, Paula. Takeaway Friday night, saying Plymouth. Yeah, we're not going to be moving in straight away because we've got a few bits that we want to do first, and yeah, we'll move in over the next week or so probably. It's a very strange feeling though.
You'll get used to it quick.
Yeah, I think it's I don't know, it's like because we didn't really spend you when you go and look at it, you don't spend that long there, do you?
No.
Then you commit into like living there then.
Yeah.
So we've kind of really, like, apart from the 15-20 minutes we were there, sorry, I've just lost my train of thought. Oh, that's right. Apart from the 15-20 minutes we were there, we've just been looking at pictures ever since. So it's going to be weird to be back in and be like, oh, it's actually ours now.
Yeah.
This is mad. And you're kind of like a bit ahead of me because you've kind of been making quite a lot of improvements to yours. And yours is getting to the point now where you're pretty happy with it, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, we decided to make a lot of changes because the house, when we moved in, had a lot of like character to it, you know, and it's kind of an opportunity to make it yours. Like some things that I didn't like, some like colours and walls, some layouts and stuff. And when you first move in, it's your good chance to change that because otherwise it'll never get done.
Yeah.
You know, in the kitchen, there's like a blue wall, for example. I don't know why you do that in the kitchen. In like under the stairs, for example, there was like, you know, like how most people would have like a storage room under the stairs. This had like a seat. It was weird. They knocked out under the stairs and then put like a raised platform that you could sit on and like read a book or whatever, but it just didn't look right. It just looked strange. I kind of get what they were doing, but it just was random. So yeah, we decided to turn it back into storage. So there's a bit of a job. They had a fake fireplace as well, which was also like a media wall, which again, I don't know, it didn't look great. Iberia Express coming in from Madrid. Airbus A320.
Oh, watch out. Steve's got his missus buying models for him now, look, the RVP. I don't know how he's got away with that.
Sounds good, Joanna. I'm sure you'll like it.
Yeah, hopefully plenty of you guys can get down and enjoy it with us.
Yeah, it should be good fun. Will also be the first task fair in the new office as well.
Yeah, I actually think it's going to be a lot easier.
Not actually in it, but we will be in the office.
Yeah.
Rather than in, what was the old office?
Hey, thank you very much, David. Really appreciate the £5 donation, mate. Very, very kind. Do one room at a time. Good luck on moving in. Thank you, mate.
Yeah, it's a good bit of advice there, David.
Yeah, I think me and Jen were a bit different to Andy and Sam because I think I've mentioned on stream before, I've never really kind of done much DIY, so it's not really an area that I'm very good at. I'm very good with like money and handling bills and organising that sort of thing. That's where that's kind of what I do in terms of like, you know, not the house, but managing the house. And trying to do a bit more of that when we get our own place, trying to learn and stuff. But me and Jen both kind of wanted to, although Jen's actually quite good at DIY, to be fair, we both kind of wanted to find something that we could more or less move into and be happy with pretty quickly. We didn't want to be doing a sort of big job like Andy and Sam took on with theirs, although you've kind of really made yours shine now. I think with ours we were just kind of looking for something just that was a bit neutral that we could just move into and then take our time with, you know. So I think we've got a plan to do a bit of painting when we get in. We got a few bits to do in the garden. I think I've got to rehang a door at some point. But apart from that, we're just going to enjoy it. I think it's been done up fairly recently, so it's in quite nice shape. Yeah, Joanne, there's quite a funny story about Jen's DIY because when we moved in, as I say, I don't really do DIY. I mean, we used to do electronics work and stuff at work, so I can do a bit of that and put stages together and stuff, but there's not many of them in your house. So, whereas Jen used to get stuck in a bit with her dad at home doing DIY, so I didn't have any tools or anything like that. And Jen's dad is a bit of a funny gift for Jen, bought her a pink toolkit. And that has been the toolkit of the house ever since. And there's been a couple of occasions, most recently when we had a bit of a leak, where a plumber pulled me to one side and just said, "Oh, mate, can I just borrow one of your screwdrivers? I've left mine in the van. You know, just save him walking out. And yeah, I wasn't best pleased. I had to take in one of Jen's pink screwdrivers for him. And you can imagine the discussion that followed on from that. And I said to Jen, when we move into the new place, I'm going to get me all tools. So I went to B&Q and got myself all set up. I've now got a bag of tools, bag of manly tools, a nice big tape measure as well.
Not pink.
A drill, proper tape measure, one that goes right back, mega. I got a laser measure. I've got a pencil which goes behind me here. I've got everything. I'm rocking and rolling, guys, and we're all good. I've got a proper manly tool bag now, so if anyone wants to borrow any tools, you know where I am.
Martin's tool-liar.
I think something tells me I'm going to be lending tools more than I'm going to be using them, but listen, you asked. Nah, you got to learn. You got to learn somewhere, aren't you? And I said to Jen, I'm not likely to learn if I'm using pink tools. If I've got my own tools, I'll be more inspired to learn how to use them. Katie, I have a curiosity question. Why are there so many doors in some British homes? Like here, just on bathrooms, closets, bedrooms, front and back, but the living room and kitchen. I guess, I don't know where you're from, Katie, but
so many doors.
in the UK, it's can get quite cold quite a lot of the time. So having doors to shut rooms off just helps you sort of just heat areas of the house rather than heating the whole house. Can save you money and stuff.
Yeah.
It's probably the main reason for it. Again, I'm not sure where in the world you're watching from, but yeah, that's probably the reason. Jen saying, we've basically now got double the amount of tools because Martin was too embarrassed about mine. Yeah.
But did you have
100%.
many tools in that pink one? Was it just like the
Mate,
basic
like a
stuff?
full-on set. We had screwdrivers, socket set,
Oh, wow.
tape measure. Had everything, but it was all pink.
But now you got his and hers now, so...
Exactly. And Jen used the drill I got the other day. She said, oh, that's too expensive. Don't get that drill. Don't get that one. And then she used it. She went, oh, that's good, isn't it? Dead surprise.
Wait until she sees the tape measure.
I know.
Oh,
Hey,
douche.
listen. You know what you got to do with it when you get a good tape measure is whip it in from the other side of the room.
Yes, that's it. In Canada, where everything's a very open concept. I guess Canada's quite chilly. I don't know, like, I mean, we only have small homes in the UK, most of us, like...
Yeah, Katie, I'd say it's a lot more popular now in the UK. People are starting to have a lot more open plan areas.
That's what we're looking at, yeah.
So a lot of people in the UK are kind of like opening up their homes to make a more open plan, especially in the like the communal areas and stuff. But
especially when you got like kids and stuff, like, you know, it's just easier to like have everything open plan in it. I guess maybe the kitchen and obviously like bedrooms and stuff, like generally you want things open.
Need a digital measure. I've got one. Chester might got a laser measure yet.
Nice.
If Jen's tools are pink, are yours blue? Saying Tom and Ann. Well, funnily enough, the branding is blue and grey. Yeah. Hey, and Hayden, thank you very much for the £2 donation, mate. Chocolate brownie donation for the move date.
Nice.
Thank you, dude. Cheers, mate.
We knocked a wall between a kitchen and a dining room. That sounds good, Mrs. Davis. Yeah, I've heard like people, because we have a door between the living room and the kitchen and the living room, and we've just taken the door out. It wasn't a fire door; it was just like a regular door. People saying, you know, oh well, what about the noise? But I don't know. Like,
Well, I was just about to say that I get really grumpy at home when there's loads of noise when I'm trying to watch something or I'm trying to have a lie down on the sofa or something.
Yeah.
And because we've been living in open plan the whole time,
yeah,
and we've got our washer and the dishwasher in the kitchen,
yeah,
it can get really loud.
Yeah, I
So
guess
I'm actually looking forward to having a door into the kitchen.
Yeah. I think in our house, if you wanted to have some peace and quiet, you go upstairs, you know, like then you got a bit of distance and stuff.
But do you have a stud finder, saying Joanna? I picked one of them up in B&Q, Joanna. It just kept buzzing every time I put it near me. I don't know why. So I just left it. I just assumed it must be faulty.
You got a volt stick, haven't you?
Excuse what?
A volt stick?
Oh, yeah. I have, yeah.
Volt what?
Yeah, I have.
What'd you call me?
It's louder on the way back out to Vienna.
Should have the A380 touching down soon as well. About 45 minutes to go on that one. Probably less than that, to be fair.
We won't have a door into the kitchen. What? Are you... what? Do we not have one, or are you planning to take it off? Because that's two different things. If we don't have one, I'm disappointed. If you're planning to take it off, no, we're not.
So what is it? Is it like you've got... Is it a dining room kitchen type combo?
Yeah, kitchen, diner, and then...
Maybe that's what she... Is that what she's thinking of? Because I think I've seen pictures of it. The living room's like self-contained, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a door into the kitchen. Have you got a long stand? I know that one, Pete. You won't catch me out with that one, mate. Yeah, I think it was the delusion detector, Hayden, that I picked up by accident, mate. Yeah, you're right. It's an archway, an open archway. Oh.
Really?
No way, she's making it. I'm going to look at the pictures.
Yeah, I remember seeing... Maybe I'm misremembering.
Gotta be careful not to show this on the stream, though.
I know, that's what I was worried about with my house. It's like, surely someone's going to like reverse image search and find my property from when I bought it.
Oh, she's telling the truth.
Wow.
How have I not noticed that? It's a big hole.
It's not like a doorway. It's like a...
Well, it's like a double doorway with no door on it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. It's not like someone's just taking the door out.
God. Just cancel it. I don't want this house anymore.
There you go.
I'm all right. We'll find something else.
To get a receipt.
Yeah. Ring them up.
I want a door there, or I'm not having it.
I genuinely thought there was a door there. I've been well looking forward to that.
Even I thought there was. I've not been there.
Andy.
Yeah.
Are you free next weekend?
Yeah.
Put a door on that.
That sounds fun. That'd be a good video, though. Get your stud detector out. Get your chisel.
We could put doors on. Yeah, I think we should.
It's your house.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
No one's stopping you. Matt was saying, because we took the door out for the kitchen because of space, you know, because it does take up a bit of space having us, you know, the space for it to swing open and stuff. And Matt was saying that a lot of people opt for like sliding doors these days.
Yeah.
I think that might look smart and yeah, might work better.
He's been looking at the wrong house.
Looking at my house.
I know. Oh, well. Oh, we look. It's not an arch. It's an actual square. It's like a square arch. It should be easy.
It's a big square.
Yeah.
Oblong.
Sorry, chat. I can't show Andy's face on camera anymore. We've given up on the GoPros and we're just relaxing now.
Yeah.
He keeps switching on.
I've put the AI cam on now, so I can have a little sleep.
Yeah, I saw that, Loopy. That's nothing to do with the camera. I think that's something to do with the HDMI coming into the computer. It's very random. It happens once every half an hour or something.
It's like a little stutter, is it? Or like a little...
No, like a digital glitch, kind of.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that from the old camera. Back in the day when we used to use the Sony RX10.
Glitch in the Matrix.
I have a sliding door. It's amazing. I wonder if like they're easy to install. Sounds it.
Noel says, I discontinued a house to buy on the fact that it had a black and white checker flooring in the kitchen. Here we are, 8 years later, still checkered floor in the kitchen. Noel, and I bet in 10 years' time I'm still complaining that there's noise coming from the kitchen, mate. From the sound. I'm sure we will be in the same boat there, mate.
Checkered floor in the kitchen. That sounds very like 90s.
Yeah.
When you used to have it in the bathroom as well.
Yeah.
Tell you what, when you're looking for houses, though, you don't half see some weird bathrooms and
mate.
weird colour combos in rooms.
There was one house. I don't think I showed it to you. You know, everyone says, everyone goes, oh, just look past the decoration because you can change all that.
Right.
There was a house, and I'm not joking, everything in it, I'm talking walls, curtains, utensils, everything, Barbie pink.
Oh my gosh.
Plates
all
on the
rooms.
walls, decorations. Honestly, mate.
Someone just went mad with the pink paint.
It was pink, and I mean pink.
What, did B&M Bargains have like a discount on pink
I
paint
don't
that
know.
weekend?
And the problem
Buy all
was
of it.
the front, the back of the house, everything was really nice. The actual rooms in the house was really nice. And I could imagine how it would look if it wasn't pink, but I just couldn't bring myself to even go and view it.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of paint needed to get that sorted.
Yeah. What are your cats' names saying, Katie? Harry and Theo, Katie. And if you want to go on Instagram, Katie, search for Harry and Theo, all one word, Harry and Theo. And that's their Instagram, because that's what you do these days with pets.
Yep.
You use them for like.
You have to Instagram everything.
To be honest, I don't think you've not really been posting on it, Jen, have you? Really, to be fair, but there's loads of pictures of them on there, Katie. If you want to have a look.
Yeah, I think the cats will appreciate the arched doorway. You know what I mean? I don't think cats like doors, do they? Barriers of entry. They just want to roam.
No, not Theo and Harry. Harry and Theo. I'll get it the right way around. Well, there you go. There's a Nightbot command. There you go. Look at that.
Nice.
Loopy knows.
Loopy's on it. He's got a command for everything.
Yeah, you're going to have to get back on that when we're in the new house, Jen. Get the cat's Instagram going again.
That's it.
They will, Plymouth Phil. EasyJet on the way out. Heading off to Munich.
Gorgeous lighting now as we go into the evening here at Manchester Airport. Local time is 6:42 p.m. Gonna be live. Gonna be live for at least another half an hour here. You got much more packing to do then? Are you done for today or?
No, I did quite a bit today. We packed I packed the pots and pans, all that sort of stuff up today. Sadly, I packed my computer down.
Oh.
I did leave
your Xbox though.
I did leave the Xbox.
Yeah.
I did leave the Xbox.
Good lad.
So we can do a bit of FIFA. but yeah, it's all packed up, pretty much ready to go. You can't really do too much more, to be honest.
Have you got a big move day, or is it just going to be when you're ready?
I mean, it depends. We're going to go and have a look at it on Friday.
Yeah.
Have a plan of action, try and paint Saturday and Sunday afternoon after the stream. And then hopefully start moving across on Monday. But again, if we go in there and we need to paint more than we expect, then it might not be Tuesday till Wednesday maybe. But yeah, we will still be streaming, chat. I'll still be doing the streams next week. Sunday, Wednesday as usual. I just won't be in the office next week.
Ooh, this looks really nice on this camera. Urini ATR 72 in from Guernsey, one of the Channel Islands.
Thanks, Lucy. Welcome in. No, Reese, we play pro clubs. I don't even know where to begin on Ultimate Team. There's too many opening cards and numbers and selling and buying for me.
That's all I ever see.
Just
like,
bends my head.
Mate, I never see people just playing it and just for the sakes of playing it. It's always, oh, I've got to get this pack, I've got to open this pack, I've got to do... It's like, I just want to play some games. It's like when like Jake spends like a little bit too long tweaking his player for this new position he's in. Like, mate, come on, I just want to play a game.
I think we take longer to get into a game than Angry Ginge does, to be honest. Don't tell Porky Pies, Mrs. Airlines Live. I've said I'll give the Casio a good go. Don't you worry. Yeah, it was a nice arrival. Smart Links is also on the way back out, just about to come around the corner.
Another ATR on a final approach there.
Yeah, it's in from Belfast. Aer Lingus, Emerald Airlines UK. ATR next to land. I was watching Kenko today. Flew into Split.
All right.
It's quite a nice arrival. I must admit, I've not been in Microsoft Flight Sim for a couple of months, and watching him fly in today kind of gave me the itch to fly again a little bit.
Who in the chat seen the new trailer for Microsoft Flight Sim 24? Who's seen that?
Coming out in November, I think, this year.
Yeah.
We also have the Kiowa that's been released for DCS, which I'm really looking forward to fly. So yeah, I got a lot to do.
Another Kenko clip.
Yeah, he, to be fair, he did a nice landing today. Did a really good landing today. We were having a laugh on his stream, all talking about the old phones we used to have. And he was bringing up these phones. I thought, mate, I had them when I was in my teens. Oh, this was my first phone. It's like, mate, you don't want to see my first phone. It didn't even have a camera, never mind.
I don't know what my first one. I think my first one was just a default, you know, the Nokia 3310 or whatever it was. Play Snake on it. And I think in my house, though, I don't think I ever had a phone bought for me until like teens, late teens, because they were just passed down to me, you know, from family. Like
same with me. All mine were passed down.
They were just like your dad's old phone. Yeah.
The 3210, the 3310.
Yeah. I always remember the day when my mum got a BlackBerry and she had it for ages, like 6-7 years or something. This one BlackBerry. That thing must have been built like a tank. Like, think how many buttons it has, you know, like flipping iPhones. They only have like what, 3-4 buttons, and one of them manages to break after a few years.
Ian saying camera, we didn't even have a colour screen. I know, Ian, on the 3210. Neither did I. And honestly, I miss the days of dumb phones.
Yeah, I do too.
I quite like just having a phone for a phone. I think it's too tempting to scroll on a new phone.
I can't imagine what it's like to go to school these days where you got smartphones.
Neither can I.
That just sounds really strange to me.
Like, I cannot imagine being a kid in school these days. Like,
I do not want that. I'm glad I'm not going to school these days.
Even like the really horrible things like bullying and stuff.
Yeah.
At least it stopped when you left school in our age, you know.
Exactly. I couldn't imagine. Like,
but these days in age, man, you just connected all the time, eh? You just got phones and WhatsApp and all this stuff.
If I was in school these days, I'd just have like a phone that can just call. I'd be like, But I think kids, they kind of don't want to miss out, do they? They want to be. It's just like with us with social media.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I wonder if kids like, you know, just deal with it differently to us, but I just could not imagine being a kid these days. Fair play to them.
When I was like teenager though, that's when like MSN Messenger was becoming a thing.
Same.
Yeah. That was all right, because it was like you only went on it when you were sat down on a computer. You maybe chat to your mates for like an hour. Just, I don't even know what about, just the goofiest things. And then you'd go off and do something else and go into the real world for a bit.
Chill. You think a black and white phone's bad? Try watching snooker on a black and white TV.
What ballsy buzzing?
Oh, God. Mate, cheating would be so easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's potted the black. No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
That was the white. 3737's now barreling down 23 left. That's the runway in use for departures at the moment.
APNW, welcome. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Katie. I genuinely think people are starting to switch on now that smartphones, although they're insanely helpful, they can also be insanely, I don't know,
not helpful.
Yeah, let's just leave it.
Not productive.
They can be a massive temptation to do things that don't make your life any better.
Yeah.
Like scrolling through reels for 2 hours
before you get up out of bed.
Just, I say it to Jen all the time. Part of me wishes I could just go back to just having a dead basic phone, but with our work and stuff, everything's done. A lot of it is done on phones, and it would just be impossible for me and you to switch, I think.
Yeah, like I'm reading the chat right now, you know, I like getting some pictures while I'm here for the old social medias.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's just so many. But then group chats and stuff, you know, like people kind of rely on a higher level of communication these days. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, you know, like, well, what do you want for food tonight, you know?
Yeah.
Just a message away. Yeah, I'm sure. We look at our analytics, and I think the majority of people do watch our streams on the phones these days.
Mm.
So I'm curious, actually, if you're in the chat, you're watching this on the phone, let us know. Wow, that was a bit of a long landing, but really buttered it. Scandinavian A320neo. You'll also be surprised how many people watch us on TV as well. Like, you know, like via like a smart TV or some kind of casting going on. We're not on ITV, yes. But maybe one day. With that poll, how do I say real life?
Wow, Kevin, really? See, I'm in the camp of I like changing my mobile phone number every 5 or 6 years.
Keep it fresh.
Just because... oh, yeah, good shout, John, yeah. Can I add I can't add another option now, can I?
Oh,
People watching on PC. Sorry, guys. Sorry, PC viewers.
All the Twitch are offended.
Oh, I've ruined the poll. Can I do it again, chat? Can I do it again? Because
you have 4 options.
I can have as many as I want. Right.
Add some funny ones. No, actually don't, because people will pick them.
Right, start a poll.
Black and white TV.
Ignore that one, I messed it up. TV, phone, tablet, and PC, yeah?
Yeah.
PC/laptop. There's nothing else, is there, people can be watching on?
In-flight entertainment.
Codename Hippo, thank you very much, mate, for the 3 months of membership on Twitch.
Hey.
Did you see your name pop up bottom right? I keep missing the Twitch alerts if they are working. I keep not seeing them.
Okay, I see the new poll. Surely Dev saying multiple. Oh, are you suggesting answers, or is that actually how you watch it? Because that'd be wild.
What, all at once? We mean now, surely, Dev.
Hey, if Practical Geek was in the chat, you could put VR.
Oh, yeah. I'm not restarting it again. EasyJet. On the way out. A couple of EasyJets on the south side. We're just touching down in from London Heathrow, British Airways.
I think it won't be long until you'll see VR headsets on all major airlines. I think that'll be pretty standard.
Yeah, I saw a video of someone using VR on a plane. It still looks very strange to watch somebody doing that when you're not in the environment with them.
Just in economy or whatever, just there.
It's why I never use hands-free when I'm walking down the street. Because it just looks like you're talking to yourself.
Oh, yeah, I do that. Yeah, when you see people with the little blue, what are they called, AirPods?
Yeah. I cannot do it. I can't bring myself to do it.
I can't do that. And I'll do some daft things. I don't mind, but that I think is a bit weird.
I feel like everyone I walk past have to go, I'm on the phone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When you're holding a phone, it's like, I am on the phone.
Yeah.
But in the supermarket, someone will be queuing behind you and they'll be talking. And they're on their AirPods. But it's just weird because they're like looking at you and saying things that are not relevant. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Although that's probably a very efficient way to have a conversation. Efficient.
They've improved the Quest 3 pass-through, have they? Right, I've not tried it.
Is that what you've got?
Yeah, it's been sat in the box, mate, for a couple of months.
Hey, just bring it into the office.
Mate, you need to buy your VR, and then we can play ping pong.
Mate, the list of things I need to buy.
Yeah, that should be at the top.
With an Xbox.
Exactly.
And a Steam cleaner.
Yep.
What else? I don't know.
Wow, okay, I am baffed. Most people voting are watching on PC or laptop.
Wow.
43% of viewers on YouTube are watching on PC or laptop. 18% on a tablet, 18% on a phone, 20% on the TV. I am surprised by that. I thought the PC would be the least.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Wow.
I'm sure it says different when we go on a YouTube analytics.
Yeah, I think so as well. People telling porcupines.
Unless there's a theory. What the most people who are engaged in the chat probably on PC,
Yeah.
Maybe that's one theory.
Cheers, Bevs. Bevs. Sorry.
Because, like, in the office, for example, we are, pretty guilty of this. We'll usually have streams on. And I like to put, like, that Heathrow AI cam on, or Simon Lowe, something like that. Or whoever's live, really. And just have it on in the background. And to the point where I'm doing work separate to that. So I don't even know what's being spoken about or anything. So yeah, I wonder if there's people like that as well. Stephen Boyd, hello to you.
Edward saying, are you excited for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm very torn, I think.
I think I'll probably get it.
Oh, I'll definitely get it.
Yeah, I'll probably get it, but I think it'll be fun. But I don't think it'll be, not straight away anyway, like a new revolutionary sim for sim people,
I think my biggest gripe with it is it's too soon. And it's definitely, and I know Microsoft gets a lot of money from Xbox, so I'm not saying they shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But it's an Xbox decision.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it's an Xbox. Like,
I don't think
target.
they've decided to release this sim for the PC players because PC needs time, and we've still not got the PMDG 777. There's some big add-ons that are taking time to come through the pipeline, and I just think this 2024 thing is just going to delay things even more. I really don't see it as a good thing. But again, I don't even think this would have even been a thing if it wasn't for Xbox. I don't even know if we would have got Microsoft 2020 if it wasn't for Xbox. So
yeah.
I'm not complaining. I just don't necessarily think from a PC standpoint it's needed.
Yeah.
But there's things that I am looking forward to. I really like the look of the VIP transport side of things. I think that would be cool as long as it's in-depth enough. I think that'd be cool because it'll give you a reason to fly those jets. Again, they've got like crop dusters and stuff. I don't know how much they've gone into actually making those. Like, will it track how much of the field you've done?
Yeah.
Is it just a case of you get in this plane, you spray a bit on the field and says it's done?
Just hit some checkpoints and stuff.
Yeah. Like, so how in-depth is it is my question.
Yeah.
I really like things like the air rescue, which again just gives you an extra. So I don't think the mission things are a bad thing as long as they're in-depth enough.
Yeah.
If they're not very in-depth, I think they're just going to feel like something you do once or twice and that's it. But again, I don't know. I'm kind of waiting to see a bit more about it, I think.
I'm quite hyped for the Red Bull air race. And also there was that that one we were talking about in the office, that one shot where he takes a photo of the deer or whatever. It's like, what is going on there? Like, I feel like that's going to be quite two-dimensional. Like,
yeah, so.
It's only certain places, and it's very obvious that it's just that.
Yeah, I wonder how in depth all that's going to be, but I'm interested. I just it's just an Xbox release, really, isn't it? I think it's definitely driven by the Xbox crowd. So
yeah. Yeah, it's like you're flying an airliner on third-person mode vibe. Lovely views there.
Oh, nice, John. I'll have to look out for that.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Yeah, don't get me wrong, chat. I know I sounded a bit bad on it. Then I'm not looking forward to it. I'm just curious how in depth it's going to be,
Yeah.
Really good to see the AnyBuild A330 Neo, or what we think is an AnyBuild AnyBuild 330.
Yeah.
you could kind of see the AnyBuilds tablet on that. So I'd be interested to see how in depth that aircraft is. That would be nice to get in this sim.
Yeah, would be nice. If there's any multiplayer aspects to it, though, that'd be great. You know, like I said, the air race that you can do on it. If you could like race your friends and stuff, that'd be awesome. But yeah. So.
Hey Playboy, thank you very much for tuning in on Twitch, mate. Hope you're doing well. No, Seb, I didn't see it yet. I've not seen it yet. I know it's out there. Take care, Roger. Thanks for watching, mate.
It's getting quite dark now.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. Mad.
In from Inverness. Logan at ATR 42.
That is noisy.
Mel's watching in Morrison's car park.
Where was that option on the pole?
Get anything nice, Mel?
Morrison's used to be our like go-to, you know, like weekly shop.
Yeah.
There's no Morrison's near me anymore, so rip. I must say that we've gone back to Aldi, I think, on the old weekly shops because they are pretty strong these days.
Oh, that's very interesting. Practically, I've never used it with my PC, dude, to be honest. I've only ever used it standalone, but we got a bit more room in the house now, so I might have to get it back out again.
Have a VR room. Maybe that's what your garage can be. VR center. Yeah, hopefully we get a little bit more sunshine before the end of the show. Until this time of day, when the sun goes behind a cloud, it makes a huge difference. But there are some very, very pretty... I'll see if we get a shot of them, actually.
Oh, sorry, chat. You're going to see a Tenerife South pop up on screen there.
Oh, okay, sorry. Very pretty light rays there, though. Huh? Them light rays are coming in from Tenerife South Airport. There you go.
Oh, you're getting a Father's Day card? Yeah, I need to do the same. Hey, Ian, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you. Late finish, you said? Great to have you with us, mate.
Father's Day. Yes, Father's Day this Sunday. For
This
those
Sunday
in the UK,
coming,
yeah. That's just for those in the UK, I believe. So those in the US don't. Or maybe check that. But I'm pretty sure it's not in the US as well.
Dubai. Emirates A380 is number 2, just about to turn on to the ILS.
Nice. Might be able to catch that then if we put our eyes to the skies.
And the Qatar 787-9 Dreamliner is 20 minutes away, chat. I think we'll finish on that one today.
Yeah, sounds good. No, I can't quite see it yet. There's quite a few clouds over there as well now.
Jen's having spag bowl with cheesy garlic bread.
That sounds good.
Very nice. What's a new camera you're using? A Sony Z190.
It's really, really good.
Sony broadcast camera. Unfortunately, we can't show you because Andy's GoPro has decided it's had enough this evening.
Yeah. It's a little bit playing ball today. It's looking glorious. I'm so excited to get home and check this out. Bear in mind, folks, our next live stream here on Airliners Live is not till Sunday now. And we'll also be without Matt Cam Smith, sadly, as he is in Turkey.
Yeah.
Having a great time. he flew out today, actually. We caught his departure just before the live stream started. Flew over with Jet 2 on the A321neo G-Sun B, I believe. So hope he has a great time.
Yeah, so it'll be myself and Andy bringing you the show on Sunday. And we will be finishing about 12:30 on Sunday, guys. Obviously, I've got a lot going on this next week. So
you're going to be busy this weekend.
You'll have to forgive me for wrapping up on time on Sunday, folks.
How dare you?
I didn't want to not stream when we were streaming. I know Andy did the same when he was moving in, so
yeah,
I want to make sure we keep the streams up.
Obviously, it's not as easy for some, for a lot of people out there, but if you can take time off work when you're moving house, it makes the world such a better place for that particular thing. Like it adds a lot of stress trying to do it around work and stuff. Thanks, Ian.
Thanks very much, Ollie. Glad you're liking it, mate. Yeah, new camera I'm really, really impressed with. I can't wait to watch this back. Yeah, you're not allowed to watch it back till tomorrow, Brownie.
Me?
We'll watch it in the office.
Okay, let's do that. That sounds good. I'm excited. No, it's really growing on me, this.
Yeah, I think I like it. I like it. I wouldn't say posh, no, Paul. Just not too far from where we live now, mate. I'm being very careful with this new house, though, because a few people know where my current house is, and I want to maybe not do that with this one.
Yeah.
Emirates A380 next to land. King of the Skies. Really cool that we get to see this arriving on your midweek shows through the summer. Catching this arrival. Coming in after a 7-hour, 15-minute flight from Dubai.
The first catch of the A380 with the new camera as well. I'll record a clip of this. I have been recording off and on during the show as well today.
Oh, it'd be good to see them as well.
Yeah.
No worries, Ian. Thank you very much saying quality's looking spot on.
Is it taking some getting used to? It absolutely is, yeah. There's a couple of tweaks I need to do on the tripod.
Yeah, it's catching a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. But this is literally just a bit of a test run today, so there's bound to be a few little things. But overall, it's been really, really good.
Yeah, it's the first time we've even had the camera on the tripod, to be honest. We've just been hand-holding it all week.
Really nice lighting, actually. Soft, evening touch of sunlight there.
That has got to be one of the smoothest A380 landings I think I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's good, that.
Hats off to the crew on board Uniform November this evening.
Really good.
Absolutely buttered that down onto 2-3. Exactly, Tony. You know it, mate. Absolute butter saying hippo on Switch.
Yes. Bit of Norpac. Aldi's finest.
Oh, yeah.
Temperature does not drop at this time. Feels colder than 13 degrees, put it that way. Does emit some heat, this camera, though.
Does it?
Yeah, put your hand on the grill, definitely feel it. It's like its own internal fan system. Wild. There goes Lufthansa A321neo on a taxi out as well. So we wait for the Emirates A380 to fill our frame again here on the Wednesday live stream. Airliners Live. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. And if you want to get notifications as to when we go live, you can hit that little bell icon and press all. And then you'll get a little ping when we hit that go live button. Which is great if we do any bonus shows or upload any videos as well that you might want to see. Definitely worth it. We've been uploading a couple of little videos here and there. We did one the other day where we had a challenge where we had to go and take some videos and photos of planes using nothing but our phones. And you'll have to watch that video to see how it went. And also Martin did a couple of videos about tutorials about aviation photography, both shooting and also editing as well. It's really, really good.
Take care, bloke. Thank you very much for tuning in today.
Thank you. See you later.
If you enjoyed today's stream, you can support the channel by clicking the dollar symbol, and that helps cover the costs of our streams. Thank you to everybody who sent in support on today's show.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And a huge thanks to all who contributed to the fundraiser to get this camera online.
Thank you, everybody.
Hope you folks enjoy. Whoa, that's a big photo bomb. Hello. Emirates A380. There you go. That looks gorgeous with this camera. Wow. All the detail. Folks up front as well after this long flight in from the
I'd
event.
have my arm up on the dashboard as well, mate.
Yeah?
Absolutely, he knows.
He knows. Bit of a trucker's tan.
He knows. But yeah, I greased it. Absolutely. Never noticed that before. Look at the back of the 380 just in front of the red. There's like, it's like there's blanking where windows were. They just kind of blocked there. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
I've never noticed that before. I don't know why.
I wonder if that's like options you can have for the A380. Extra windows.
Yeah, I don't know why I've never noticed that before.
I remember flying on the shuttle service from Heathrow back to Manchester with British Airways on an A320neo, and I was on the second to back row, and there was no windows, like back there. So like it's dead weird. Like when you're landing, for example, I couldn't see out the window. It's like, are we gonna land? Are we gonna land? Hey, there we go. I can't imagine why people like. It's like when people sit in the aisle seat but don't look out the window, like when it takes off or landing. Like I don't know. I think that's the best bit. You want to be looking out there at that point. My eyes usually glued to the window around about then.
How's the new PC, Seb? I've seen you've been doing some flying, mate.
I thought you were going to say FIFA then.
Oh, he's not even bought it.
How's that controller going, Seb?
It's got to go for me.
Might as well at this point. Is that where the showers are, saying 80? It might very well be. Yeah. Although I'm sure I heard someone say the shower, or at least the toilets, may have windows on them. That might have been a fib.
Huh?
But that also could have been on Qatar.
Jake, I can't read your message out. On Twitch. Please, I'll send it on the WhatsApp.
All right. There you go, the Emirates A380 first arrival at Manchester, caught on this new Sony Pro camera. Really enjoying using that today?
Carol Smith, yeah, the company's house address is our office. Don't worry, that's not my home address.
Jake saying the not so PG version of what I just said.
Yeah. Hey, Scottish Linda, thank you very much for sending in a gifted membership. That helps cover the costs of our streams. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that.
Thanks, Linda. Really appreciate it. Thanks for everything you do for the channel. Don't know if you're going to be at TAS, are you, Linda? 'Cause I think you were there the last one, I think I'm going to say. Earlier this year.
Hey, and Scottish Linda sending another gifted membership
Hey!
into the stream. Thank you very much.
And the sun just peeping through some clouds as well.
Mm.
I get a nice finish to the show here. We do these shows for a bit of variety and also for the audience as well. Some people can't tune in during the Wednesday mornings, whether it's a time zone thing or commitments to work, whatever. But yeah, another reason is for the lighting as well. It's been quite nice today. Roll on, hopefully warmer but more brighter sunny days as the summer goes on as well.
Hey, cheers, Hutcho on Twitch. Loving the stream, and his little girl Winnie loves watching as well. Thank you very much, guys.
Awesome. Was this always the camera you wanted, or was there a very close second? Saying Matt, I think this was a camera we had on our radar for a while, wasn't it?
Mm.
And it was always a bit of a dream, really, rather than a serious plan. It was like, oh, this would be amazing. Maybe one day we'll get one.
Yeah, we always wanted to go for the more the more broadcast form factor for sure. And Tom and Ann, thank you again for your gifted membership as well. And Ian Newton gifting a membership. Thank you very much. And when we looked into it, we were just concerned that was it required and did we really need it? But then when these cameras started to kind of fail, we kind of thought, yeah, we really need to think about this. And we kind of thought, let's get a plan together. And then all of a sudden, the camera just started getting worse and worse every week.
Yeah. And
that's when it became a bit more urgent. And thankfully, you guys really helped get this to us a lot quicker. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised how much of a visual improvement we are seeing as well. Yeah, I'm blown away by it, and I'm really excited for what we can do with it. And today's the first real test, and I'm sure we'll kind of refine everything over the next weeks and months. But again, I think if we fill the stream with 10 out of 10, thank you to everybody in the community who supported the fundraiser to help get hold of this camera. As I've said before, we are looking to purchase a second one. The channel obviously covering the cost of that one. To replace Matt Cam's camera, which is about the same age as the other one. So that we can kind of keep everything looking uniformed. But yeah, no, we're really, really happy with it. And Rainbow Love, thank you very much for gifting a membership to the community. That's very, very kind of you. And Chrissy B also gifting a membership. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie, if you drop us an email through the website, because I don't want to forget about you, I can find out where it is for you that way. And Bob Newhouse, thank you very much for gifting a membership to the community. Thank you very, very much. Lee Bracewell with a £2 donation. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate that, Lee.
Cheers, Lee. Thank you.
But what are you thinking, Andy? What's your take on it? Obviously, because you're using the camera day in, day out.
Yeah, like I said, I have to look at it on the big screen. From here, it's good. My initial thought was like, I think you were the same, where it was like, oh, it looks not as punchy on the colours as the old one, and maybe that's a downgrade, but you kind of get used to it quick, and then you realise it looks more true to life, and as a result, you're probably seeing more detail as well, and more appreciation for how things actually are, so we'll see that. Other than that, though, it's good.
And Bob Newhouse, thank you very much for your gifted membership, mate. If I missed you, thank you very much. And Malky Stoddart also gifted a membership. Lots of gifted memberships coming in, guys. We've just hit 30 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, everybody.
This lighting is getting really good all of a sudden. Some big clouds moving out the way, making way for some gorgeous golden lighting. We have locked the white balance as well, so it might look a bit more golden. The camera's not adapted to it, which is a bit of a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to see a golden bit of lighting on these planes. This EasyJet slowing down nicely though to vacate in front.
Oh, looks really nice. I do like how it handles the roll-off, you know, between... You can tell it's got a good dynamic range because the brights are really bright, but the hills and stuff in the background are still really well exposed. It just looks great.
Wow.
Look at that. Well, another 10 points to Sony, chat. Another 10 points to Sony.
That's really nice.
Really, isn't it? I can't believe it.
Yeah, Sony do make some quality cameras.
Beautiful. Yeah, Florian, the hills behind as well, just looking so nice, and the plane being so bright and yet the hills still looking great. Yeah, really impressive.
Nice slow zoom as well that we can use.
Yeah, that's something I was high on my list of priorities, was not just a nice smooth zoom, but a zoom that doesn't lose focus as you zoom was really important. And Andy can probably show you actually on this. If you do a slow zoom on, say, the Ryanair, it shouldn't lose focus on the Ryanair text as you're zooming in, which the old cameras did, and it was really obvious to me. I don't know if it was obvious to you guys at home. It used to drive me nuts. But the good thing is with this camera is, look at that, just constantly adapting the focus and doing a great job. It's just mega. Made up with it. So thank you, community, for getting this camera sorted. It's a big improvement, and you guys will hopefully see that improvement on the streams each week.
See some more arrivals now. The arrivals are the best bit, I think.
Yeah, I think the Qatar's currently number 2 to land. We've got a Ryanair from Pisa just joined the ILS. Qatar's about 15 miles behind. Hey, thanks very much, Matt. That's awesome. Saying on his TV 4K 65 inch. The quality is usually amazing, but this camera is a different level.
Yes.
It's like being there with you guys. Yeah, I think so. I think it is on a different level, and I didn't expect it to be. Very, very impressed. Ian, I didn't, mate, and I might need to go back and watch that. Apparently the Loganair ATR was flashing the wheel lights as it vacated.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we'll get a clip of that, Ian.
Yeah, the 42, was it? I'll have a look at that. I know a couple of Loganair pilots are aware of our existence. Maybe look out for us when they're on the way in.
Has Mark gone out yet?
That's a good question. Was it Belfast, was it, you said?
Belfast. It was about 7 he was due, so we missed him.
I can't see any planes between here and Belfast, so I thought if it was 7, I'm not sure.
And Rainbow Love, thank you so much, gifting a membership. Really appreciate that. And Kevin saying it's almost like being at an air show. Hey, thanks, mate.
These cameras would be great at air shows as well. It's another thing.
Hey, Christopher, how are you doing, mate? Been a while since my last stream, but good to be back with the summer evenings too. Yeah, absolutely, mate. We look forward to this each year.
There's a plane touching down. We'll quickly catch that before the Ryanair departs.
You'll see the Qatar in the background there, just making a left turn on the ILS.
Oh, was it? Nice. Before the Qatar vacates early.
Please.
Mate.
Please, I will be running upstairs if it does.
Unreal. It can happen. Not likely, but it can. What variant is it, the Qatar?
9.
Ah, okay. I'm sure they've got Dash 8s as well, Qatar. Could be wrong. Yeah, lighting really nice on that Ryanair. There is another fellow Ryanair over on the south runway departing. Oh, the Belfast's not going till like 8:30, apparently, according to
Oh, no.
Scappy in the chat. I thought he was going at like 6, he said originally. If that was the case, we could have even potentially caught him coming back as well.
That Ryanair's climbing out, man. Wow.
It's nice.
Mate, that is nuts. Yaboosh indeed. Take care, Janet. Thank you very, very much for tuning in today. Enjoy your dinner, Janet.
Thank you. Is that the Qatar next to land, is it?
Yeah.
I can see it on final approach.
Steve, they do on Sundays, mate. The rest of the time, it's mostly dual ops. But you can find the runway times on the Aviation Society's website. And you want to be looking for 2-3 right single ops for that. But next to land is the Qatar Dreamliner on the way in from Doha. Flight time is 6 hours and 53 minutes today. And this will be our final arrival chat. So a massive thank you to everybody who's tuned in today and everybody who's supported. I know we had a big flurry of support in a couple of moments ago. So thank you very much, everybody. Wow, that does look very impressive, doesn't it? Yeah, I thought that as well, Ian. It's done quite well, hasn't it? Oh, very nice, Malky. Thank you, Steve Ralph. Glad you've enjoyed it. And Lapinu, thank you very much for tuning in on Twitch as well. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow now, Ian. Watch you back.
Looks so good.
Mate, I'm buzzing. Take care, John. Thank you, mate. That guitar. Dreamliner, only 2 years old, from August 2021. Yeah, Fanta, that was a nice arrival, wasn't it?
Really good.
Hey, thank you very much, Paul. Yes, the next time I see you guys, hopefully, chat, no delays, we should have the keys to the house. So the next time I speak to you guys will be on Sunday. So keep your fingers crossed, chat.
You'll be a homeowner.
I know. I'll owe somebody a lot of money.
Not too bad of an evening then. Weather-wise, it's been all right.
Yeah, I think we needed this, didn't we, today?
Yeah, nice change.
Going back to normal from tomorrow.
Yeah, same old.
But we can still keep our fingers crossed for brighter summers over the next month or two. But I think we are in for a wet one on Sunday, chat. And it'll be myself and Andy doing that show for you. No Matt Cam Smith this weekend as he's sunning it up in Turkey at the moment. He deserves it. He's had a long run of shows on Fridays. So.
He's not been away with the family for a little while as well.
No.
A few years.
Look at that.
That's nice.
Oof. Oof. That looks shiny, mate. You know what? It didn't grab focus on the speakers either.
I know, I was thinking that.
Hey, let's get some 10 out of 10s. We're not getting speaker view no more.
How did it know?
The old cameras used to lose focus when we went past them speakers.
Yeah. How did it know? Smart camera, this.
Oh, hopefully so, Jen.
Do another hour.
Mate, have we got any more arrivals? Mate, we got 2 or 3 more arrivals. Let me have a go. I'm coming.
Go on. Martin's going on. Oh, I sit down downstairs. Oh, this is nice down here.
Oh, yeah. I'll have a quick go over here. Before we go on.
Let Martin have a play with the new toy.
Go on, chat.
You left your phone. Is that your phone down here?
Hmm?
I guess so. I'll keep an eye on chat.
It's on charge. Go on. Let me play with this. Oh,
It's like it's a new video game for you.
I'm just adjusting the... see if I can mess with that.
Wow, look at my camera. It looks so cinematic. How do I... Look at that, like the lighting behind me. Oh. Oh. That one. There you go. There he is. He's getting used to it.
I'm adjusting.
He's getting his head around it.
Yeah. That's it. Sorry, chap, I've done it up too tight. I can't undo it now.
What's he done?
There we go. Relax. Don't worry, chat. It's all going to be fine in a minute.
This camera needs testing until 8 p.m. Yeah, until we get kicked out, I think. Ooh, what's that? That sounds lovely. Logan Air ERJ. Yes. Yeah, I'm so hyped to watch this back. I'll wait till tomorrow.
I'll know by your reaction if you've had a sneak peek tonight.
Uh-huh.
I love this slow zoom, me.
It's nice, isn't it? Get a real cinematic zoom on the go. You got a license for that, Martin, saying Big Red. Andy looks weird in Martin's seat. Tell you what I do look. I look fresh with my Airliners Live zip hoodie with the tower design on. Sold so many of them. They've been flying out, literally. It's the red tower design, it's called. Airliners Live. Check it out. Shopping channel. You talk about merch too much. Ryanair UK coming in from Lisbon. Lisboa. Yeah, that zoom is
zoom,
nice.
Mate.
Yeah, it's nice. Isn't it? It looks good, actually.
Sheesh.
Airplanes UK saying, what new lens have you bought? Well. We've got a new camera. And this is the first time using it on a live stream. It's called a Sony PWX Z190. Nice and easy to remember, right? And yeah, it's a Sony XD cam Pro range broadcast camera.
All you need to know is it's a Sony.
Sony.
That's it. That's all you need to know. What else did you expect apart from greatness?
Yeah, you're right, actually. To be fair. We have a donation from... Hang on. My hands are so cold. Just scrolling with the mouse wheel is hard. Mike R. with a £10 donation.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Heading out to Southeast Asia for 3 weeks tomorrow on Emirates Flight 18. So probably won't be able to catch us to the stream for a little bit. Awesome new camera. Great shots, guys. Catch you soon. Catch you lovely lot soon. With a £10 donation. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Have a great time down in Southeast Asia. And hope you have a great flight as well. Emirates. Great stuff. Thank you, Mike. Going in from Dubrovnik. EasyJet. Coming in next. This is an A320 Tango Golf on the registration, and she's 15 years old. Almost old enough to buy a lottery ticket in the UK. Yeah, I'm not normally allowed to sit in this seat. I get too daft.
Too many buttons.
Too many buttons. I just take the mick. That time when you were not on the stream did not end well. So, another rare catch, I guess. What time are you on till today? We finished about 10 minutes ago. I mean, the light's gone now, innit? But now Martin's just enjoying playing with the camera. We're going to get kicked out of the RVP soon. Wow. That zoom was nice.
The old camera. just in case you guys forgot what it felt like.
How do you send a thing to flight radar thing? Is that set up?
You have to click it on the right screen, then open Chrome, and then click send to stream.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh. Okay, I'm not doing that again. Oh. There you go. In for Palma de Mallorca, Ryanair flight 3442. You need more screens down here.
I wish.
Lovely. Departure of the Urini ATR 72 heading off to Guernsey. Yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed this show today, folks. The first ever stream using this new camera. You can always tell when Captain Mark's been somewhere.
I know. And a massive shout out to the Runway Visitor Park, providing views like this for everybody. As you can see, you get really close to the action. Well worth a trip down, folks.
Really good.
Come and have a picnic right there if you want.
Mate, that's mega, yeah.
Or that one if you want. Or that one. Whatever takes your pick. I mean, there's one here as well, you know what I mean?
Or all of them. Whatever's free. There's another arrival coming in, I think. I mean, there's just a lot of narrow bodies at this time.
Yeah, we'll wrap up after this one.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a bit chilly up there, isn't it? This time of night.
Yeah.
It's Ryanair coming in from Krakow. Krakow Jean-Paul II International, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ryanair flight 2142. And like we said a little bit earlier on, there'll be no stream on Friday this week, as our beloved saviour, Matt Camsmith, is nowhere to be seen. He's not back till next week, so I think he may do a stream next week, but this week, nada. How do I send a donation to the channel? On YouTube, you hit the dollar symbol, then click Super Chat. Or you can gift a membership as well, which you make a donation in doing that, but also you allow someone else to become a VIP for a month. So I'd recommend the latter. But Super Chats are cool because you can send a message as well, and it pops up in the chat, as you've seen a few people do already. Yeah, Captain Mark, he has a habit of just buying sweets for people and just dishing them out left, right and centre. He must go through some sweets in. But this is a fancy one, this. It's usually like sour snakes, like kind of off-brand. Right, should we wrap it there?
Yeah, why not?
All right, thank you so much for watching, folks. It's been a really good stream. I wish we could go on longer, to be honest. But the sun's kind of going behind clouds now anyway, so yeah. And we're going to get kicked out shortly. Big thumbs up for Sony, though. Big thumbs up for you folks for supporting the fundraiser to get this new camera online. Martin is having his first go of it as well up on the tripod. Big shout out to the Runway Visitor Park for allowing us to make use of these extended opening hours throughout the summer months. Summer, right? This is summer, right? Apparently. 13 degrees C. And yes, I hope you enjoyed the new camera as well. We're going to have a look at it tomorrow, watch it back. Can I play some music?
You can. Top left, I think.
Hey, it's got this one that you don't like on it, the one I made. No, I'm going to play it. Right, folks. Take care. I'll see you soon.
Thanks so much, guys.
Yes, we'll see you on Sunday. 9 a.m. on Sunday.
Yeah, there or thereabouts.
Have a good weekend.
Take care, guys.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Mate, you can get off that camera.
The light's going to light up these engines. Just play the song again. It's like...